What's going on, Need to Know family? We are back with another episode today. But before we get into the content, this episode is brought to you by our friends over at Rosterclock.
That's right, and our friends are having a major Memorial Day sale, 50% off site-wide. That means everything, all right? So definitely go grab that. Again, if you're not familiar, those are our friends. Rosterclock is about inspiring and challenging human beings to keep a positive mindset by going to do things for themselves and others.
Hey, Rosterclock challenge complete.
My son can read.
I love that, bro.
My son be reading
That was
OD.
clean.
I be reading it,
shout
whatever.
out to Rosterclock for sending the flyest scripts, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Please, again, like Alex said, it is 50% off.
Right.
Use the code Need to Know when you check out. It is site wide up until this Monday, Memorial Day weekend. After that code, the Need to Know code, goes to 20%. So if you want to be fly, if you want to be fresh, if you want to look like Devvon Terrell, if you want to just have your wrist, bro, fellas, I told you, if you can't afford the rollie, you could go get the roster. It's cool.
That's a fact.
Just go get the roster
too.
That's it.
That's a good
Quick math.
slogan.
That's all you got to do. So again, that is Need to Know at the checkout for 50% off up until Memorial Day weekend. After that, that 50 turns into 20. And while we have you, please make sure y'all check out the Need to Know podcast, Patreon, extra content each and every week. We're giving y'all 2 episodes. I know a lot of people hit us up. Hey guys, we need more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I can only give you so much.
I'm trying.
No, but they're right.
But we got
you guys
you.
do deserve more.
How much
Let's do
more
it. Let's
of
challenge
me?
ourselves.
You get what I'm saying?
You know, it's warming up outside, and I'll be vlogging.
Yeah.
I might post my friends with their asses out. You know, they agreed. You know, just sign up. You know.
Oh, yeah, you got, no, because let me shut up.
We be going on trips and stuff, and they're down. They want to be on the
Hey,
vlogs.
let me shut up.
OnlyFans on
Hey,
the
yo,
Patreon.
Patreon.
I'm kidding. Let me stop.
Nah, I'm just joking.
Exclusive Reggie and friends.
Let me exploit my friends real quick.
Facts. I love that for
Let's
us.
go, Reggie.
But yeah, the Need to Know podcast, go over to Patreon. That is Need to Know on patreon.com.
Yeah.
Dev, you ain't got nothing, huh?
Where we
Not
at,
today,
Dev?
huh?
Yo, you know where we at?
I don't even know where we at.
Oh my
He was like,
God.
what?
Yo, we dead at the HMDstudio.com.
Right
where you got your
now.
podcast recording studio needs. Even if you got an event space, you want to rap or some shit in front of your friends, you can come here at the HMDstudio.com.
That breath
we
control.
unfortunately don't have a Memorial Day sale, but you know, you can get in here on your Memorial Day shit and vibe.
Yeah, and vibe.
No discounts.
Yeah.
Never.
No discount.
No discount. No. No. But come.
Because it's fly.
And speaking of fly, Alex got on some waxy ass pants on today. That's what they're called.
You can see my
That
legs.
was not a shot.
Wax
No,
denims.
nah,
No,
these
no,
are
no,
wax.
no.
Alex,
No,
that wasn't a
but
shot.
I
These
just
are
read it.
wax
It threw me
denims.
on wax denims. It's wax
I
denims.
just
Thank you,
want,
Reggie.
why, you know why? Because I wanted to
Thank you,
acknowledge
Reggie.
it throughout the whole episode. Because I was
She's
like,
good.
those are some amazing
Thank
pants.
you.
Yo.
Thank
So
you,
I
Reg.
was like, this is my chance. Let's go.
I ripped both of mine.
The wax?
How do you
I
wax?
ripped because I
thought they were
wear
reinforced.
you was
tight.
waxing too much.
You was twerking?
You see niggas, right?
How you rip
see-
pants
I
as
like
a guy?
those.
What
We
did you
did
like
talk
those,
on the
brother.
podcast
Because I
who
like
would twerk.
it's hard to find
It's
wax
hard
that waxes
can
that
really
fit.
caress your legs
make
a
me feel
certain type of
sexy.
way.
Is it
you know what I'm
waxy
saying?
or is it leather?
It's wax.
I say wax
see,
denim.
that wasn't a shot. That I was really acknowledging. That's
Nah.
really
No,
amazing.
I'm a fashionista.
Yes, we know. We are. You
With
really
an
are.
A.
No, yes, you. No,
Yo,
yes,
that's
you
your
are.
color?
It's fashionista, I think.
color, whatever.
Sto.
That's a
Yo,
good
you put
thing.
wax on denim. That's hard.
Period. Yes.
That's
Here
it's
come- here
on.
comes SaVon.
Nah, that's hard.
Here comes SaVon.
I didn't put it.
He's like, I didn't put it.
I didn't-
I just
But
bought
look
that.
what you
Oh my
did,
God,
though.
you
I
are
didn't do
fire.
it.
He was at
Oh
home
my
like
God.
pouring wax.
I start checking this nigga out. Like, yo, this nigga's fly, bro.
Alright, yo. Yo, this nigga trying to flirt with me on
But you
air.
get- but
Fuck
you
outta
You're
here.
blushing.
Because the wax,
yo.
it bring out some of your better features.
Yeah, which feature? The one near my hip?
No, your beard,
The
bro.
one near my thigh?
Nah,
Oh my
your beard,
goodness.
bro.
Anyway,
Which feature bring
guys.
out?
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of this concept, we talking about strippers, all right? We
I'm
talking about
with you.
wax, leather, strippers. What else we talk about on this podcast episode?
We
Oh, we got
talked about-
emotional, almost cried.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
SaVon
they did
finally.
almost cry.
SaVon is the one who cried this
Oh, I thought you
episode.
did
Yeah.
cry.
Almost.
Yeah.
You
I
did.
thought- oh, I thought
Nah, you cried.
I saw the water.
Yeah.
But it was that. Something
Okay.
else happened. We talked about some
We
weird
talking
stuff
about
too.
Brandy.
Brandy
talking
rapping.
about Migos.
Oh, we talk about Ray J's sister. That's right.
Jack of all trades. You're
Put some
rude.
respect on him.
You're a piece of shit.
He's good.
Jack of all trades, master of none. We talked about a bunch
Biggie
of
Small's
Shark
birthday
Tank.
party.
SaVon's goal in life is to be a shark on Shark Tank. Don't ask me how.
No, he just wants to
Let's
be a
not give
shark.
it all away. Let's,
But just go for it.
he's telling him the whole episode,
There you go.
bar for bar.
There you go.
Tune into this episode. We hope y'all enjoy. Again, as always, if you love this content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, keep us in your algorithm. As always, it is what you need to know when you need to know on the Need to Know podcast. And this is my new thing. I'm going to do this just for y'all each and every week. 3, 2, 1.
This is fucked up. What you're doing is fucked up. Go ahead.
What do you mean?
Go ahead.
Bro? You don't even know what I'm doing.
Get your shit
how,
off.
How do you know what I'm doing?
Because I heard
Because
it.
we heard it.
But y'all not
The whole
supposed.
studio
But
heard
nobody else heard it. Like
They all heard it.
No, the listeners
Nah.
didn't. They don't know what I'm about to do.
Chris Brown about to drop an album, right?
Right.
He is.
Right.
But yo, Dev,
What
how
happened?
does one feel?
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in.
Not gonna lie.
Hold on.
But wait, answer that for me though.
It hurt. It hurt.
Answer that for
It hurt. It hurt. It really hurt. To be honest, what happened? What had happened was Kev is no longer my friend.
Okay, shout out to Kev.
Well, let's
My
start
friend.
there.
Hey, yo, Kev Antonio, shout out to you.
No longer my
Your
nigga.
family's beautiful.
That's
my friend
Your
now.
beard is amazing, great.
Okay, what up?
So long story short, we were all out. It was me and the guys were out on the town.
And the bros.
And we were down really bad. We couldn't get into spots. It was horrible. For some reason, powers weren't working that day. Like the
Hold on.
powers.
You speeding past all of this story.
I'm not.
Hold
I'm
on.
getting there.
Where was y'all at?
Oh, we're not even there.
Okay.
We're not even there yet.
Oh, we're
Okay,
not even
okay.
there yet?
All right.
Okay, no, my fault. Tell
bet.
your story, King.
So first story
My
is
fault.
we went to we was going to SOBs. We went to Trap Karaoke, and
Hey, them.
we were when we got there. My young friend here, I'm not going to say any names, we weren't able to get in because of,
Age.
evidently he was born in the 2000s, so it was trouble.
Nigga was born in
So,
08. Nigga was born in 08.
Nigga was born in 08.
Why are you
Actually,
hanging out with
Nigga
people
was born during the housing market crash. So
Deadass.
we went inside for a second
Born
and we were
after
like,
recession.
we shouldn't be here, like because my brother's outside, and I was like, all right, so we left. So
You just left him outside?
we didn't. We left.
You could have.
We could have left him outside.
I did that before.
Wow.
I did that.
Don't do
I
that,
did.
guys.
Nah, you shouldn't do
I don't
that. And
support
I
this.
learned a real hard
I didn't want to
lesson.
leave him outside. I felt bad. We
Oh,
all felt
I
bad.
thought you meant you went inside and then he was waiting outside.
We
Okay.
did. We went inside for a second to see if we can get somebody to get him,
okay.
but it was clipped. So we just like, all right, we done. So Kev was really adamant about this Biggie event. I mean, he'd been talking about it for like 3 weeks. He was like, I want to go see the Biggie event. And I was
nigga's
like,
from
what's
Brooklyn.
going on? What's happening? So we said, yo, let's go over there. It'd be easier to get in. So long story short,
Real
Wait,
quick.
hold on. It's a
Yes.
big, it's a Biggie's the
Let's set that up.
Notorious B.I.G.
Let's set that
50th
up.
birthday
Sorry.
gala celebration.
it was
Absolutely.
a real.
It was a black tie event.
It was really nice.
Everybody was there. Mary J. Blige. I
Yes.
saw was in the building. Was
Right.
Diddy there? If he wasn't, I'm sure he FaceTimed in and said, hey, yo, Biggie, my man, I
would
love you.
think Diddy was
I'll be
gonna- I
missing
thought
you.
Diddy was gonna be
Who
there.
else was there?
Kevin Antonio was there.
Okay. Yes, indeed.
yeah, I'm
Yes,
getting there.
indeed.
Reggie
Yes,
Nacho
indeed.
was there.
All right.
Crazy. Wow. Hold on.
That's
Getting
normal.
there.
That's regular.
So we're driving.
Get it?
Kevin
Reggie,
is in
regular.
one car. We're in another car. Kevin gets there he gets there, and then we happen to make like a wrong turn, and then it took us like another 10 minutes to get there. So we get there, Kevin's like, yo, it's lit, we in here, blah, blah. He was like, you won't believe who's here. Oh my God, it's crazy.
And
So I
spot
said,
lit
bet.
right now. Spot lit.
Oh, yeah,
It's
OD.
a couple,
Very nice.
things, you know what I'm saying?
OD.
And so at
Open
that
bar.
point, you like, yo, it's up, me and my
I called
niggas.
SaVon. I was feeling great. I said, yo, SaVon, what you doing, man? Like, come
We're about to
through.
have a great time.
We have a great time. I was like, yo, you pulling up? He was
Hey,
like,
why
yeah,
didn't you call us?
why didn't we call you?
Nah,
Yeah, but we
Because
spoke.
I hit Dev a little bit
He
earlier.
asked me what time
You
it
see,
was,
Alex,
you know?
they didn't invite us.
They never call me.
Nah, you don't.
All
Nah.
they'd like to do is pull up here and say, I'm the
Hold
one. I know,
on.
Reg. That is a fucking lie. When the last
And-
time you called me?
Fact.
Don't make him
Don't
mad.
get on this
Come
mic.
on.
Bitch.
Don't make him mad.
But my question is, yo, you never hit me asking for the vibe?
Me?
Yeah, you never say, yo, Dad,
I
what's
never
the
hit you
vibe?
asking for the vibe.
Nah.
You don't.
Look
You
at nigga,
always,
yo, he
bro,
dead don't
nah,
remember.
You always have the
You
vibe.
never have told me. You never asked me what the vibe. He
I want
happened
to
to.
vibe with you. We
He.
vibe with Arby's just a week. Like, you was calling a nigga. I
So-
did the Arby's with you.
I
You
feel
don't
bad 'cause I
vibe with me
instigated
So
it.
it hit me. Reggie ain't called me
I
asking for
was
the
to hit
vibes.
you when you had the vibe.
You didn't tell me
I
the
know
vibe.
because mine was not vibes. I was working.
Oh, she was working.
She was
Yeah,
working.
don't put
I
her in
wasn't
this.
like,
Don't
hey
put her in
guys,
this.
here's
She
this
was in
party. I
a
was
champagne golden dress when she came outside.
Nah, she
it
did
was
look-
it was
she did
wild.
I
look
was there
fly.
for the carpet, so I wasn't like, hey guys, come
Exactly.
in. You know, so that's why.
He hit me, so I was like, yo, we
Yeah.
happen to be going over here. Let's go over here. He said, boom,
Okay,
all right. So we get
fine.
over there.
Okay.
We're outside,
Yeah.
and this chick from the Bronx, shout out to her because she's fucking tough. I would hire her for any event. She said, y'all not getting in. Mind you, there's Mike Classic who's 7 feet, and then there's fucking Kev who's 8 feet, and me, I'm 5'6". I know how to fight a little, and she would not let us in. So we calling everybody in the event. Literally, everybody's coming outside. Like, yo, let them in.
You
Like
call
they
Biggie
cool.
family?
The whole thing. Even Reggie Nacho came outside. Like, wait, why you
So
not
they
letting
called
him
the
in?
Biggie fan.
Reggie came outside with her champagne glass and shit like that.
I was like, hey.
Yeah, it was
I didn't know what was
cool.
going because Kev, I saw Kev in the event. I worked the red carpet, went inside and saw Kev. I was like, oh my God, this is like a friend. And so he was like, yo, Dev and SaVon are pulling up. It's about to be lit. I was like, yes. And And then Kev was like, yo, come outside.
Yo, come outside. We need
And
help.
I came outside. I had like my little glass. It was black tie, so I was really dressed up.
Had that shit
Heels,
on.
dressed, everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was so excited. I was like, yes, Steph is gonna come. And then they looked sad.
As fuck.
See, Reggie, the friend
And-
that
but
got
Kev-
into the party and just
Yeah.
flexed. Oh, hey, y'all not in the spot
But I'm
yet?
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like you kind of poking at my trauma a little bit because last week y'all was the gang. Remember, they was
Yeah.
the meats mans.
Yeah.
Meats
Alright.
mans and them.
Alright.
Like it was y'all. It was
Alright.
y'all.
Meats bros.
Two peas in a pod, two beefs in a pod, whatever y'all want to. Hey,
Keep going.
Two beasts in
it
a
was just
pod.
y'all
Nah,
in
keep
there,
going.
right?
What's the nickname for us? Nah, say it again. What they
The
call
Meats
us?
Boys. For
Two
real,
meats in a
bro.
bun.
Okay.
Like that's shout out to the hat that we got here and our partners who are not our partners. But
Okay.
you guys,
That's good.
That was good.
That's good.
We'll continue.
you guys were connecting last week. Y'all were bonding last week. So
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
We
me and
bond
Reggie,
some.
we big y'all up. We like, oh
Yeah.
shit, it's lit, my nigga.
Yeah.
And now this week, you find yourself bonding with me, Devvon Terrell.
I tried. And
No.
you failed us
And-
immensely.
in a way that you don't even
I'ma
know.
tell you.
In a way you don't even realize that you are bonding with me because I was the only person on this podcast who experienced
Being left
seeing your
outside.
friend turned up, lit in the club
Oh.
while you're standing outside
Word?
of
When
the
that
club.
happened to you?
Oh yeah! Wow, that was an
Word?
Alex thing.
So you know-
Wow.
Word?
Join me,
It's
brethren.
you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I love when
Nah.
SaVon does this.
Join me, brethren.
It was you.
I think there's a trend here, Devvon. If you really pay attention, he just don't get in the spots.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Wow.
You know what? Everything was
So
fine
maybe-
until he asked me what the vibe was.
See, come on, bro.
And threw that on me.
It's
Well, I-
giving bad luck charm.
Hold on,
And
wait,
bad
hold on,
luck.
wait. Hold on, wait. Was you early or late when he called you?
he wasn't even there yet.
No, if we
He wasn't
re-
even like
if
that.
He didn't
we-
even leave his crib yet.
If we really want to be honest,
Yeah.
Dev tried to leave me.
Cap. Huh? Cap.
Dev
No.
tried to
There's
leave
so
me,
much
bro.
coming out right now.
Dev, you
like-
tried
You
to
really
leave.
on your
Pause.
peoples.
We
How?
was, you know, this is how me and Dev were supposed to connect. We were supposed to connect.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say completely business, but somewhat business.
Something
we have
like.
a business associate,
Sure.
and it's a
Mutual.
hub for us to
Sure.
kind of connect. So I'm like, yo, are you gonna be there tonight? Because I got
laughing at it.
invited.
Look,
like,
you
yo, let's
laughing at
pull
it.
up,
Look.
let's connect, let's network,
Look,
let's
look.
build. You know, working when I'm not working. You feel what I'm
Always.
saying?
Never not working.
Never not working.
That's
Me
true.
and you and I. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why I even called Dev.
Yeah, yeah.
Our acquaintance, our friend,
Right.
hits me like, hey, yo, I'm watching Netflix. Where's you and Dev?
Right.
I'm like, wait, where is Dev? We're supposed to
go.
be somewhere right now. Like, it's the SaVon and Dev show today. Like, it's
It
not
was.
Alex.
I forgot about that. My
I know
bad.
you forgot. So
I forgot.
now
I forgot.
I know
called
you
Dev.
forgot.
Hey, yo, bro, what's up? What's the vibes? I hear loud music in the back. Hey, yo, bro, what's up? I can't really hear you. Yo, Dev, hit me when it's quiet, dog. Like, I'm not going. So
I hit my nigga back though.
so now.
Hit that nigga back though.
No.
Continue. Go ahead.
Man,
Lie.
man,
Continue.
that's
Lie.
Guys,
You're
know
right.
you
No,
guys-
no,
listen,
no,
nah, you gotta know
no.
this.
Let him go,
Stop
let
me
him
when
go,
I'm
let him
lying.
go.
I'll stop
Stop
when
me
you're
when I'm
lying.
lying.
All
Stop
right.
me when I'm lying.
You're not lying.
So my
He just
guy,
wanted to see Biggie, bro.
boom. So I go home. I'm like, damn, coach ain't put me in the game.
Cap. Hold on. Cap. Stop.
Wait, what?
Lies. Let me
Wait,
tell you.
what?
Let me tell you what
Yeah,
happened.
how it went down,
After
yeah.
we couldn't get into the Biggie event,
Yeah, yeah.
we were literally in Mike's car. And I remember we were like, yo, we are down so fucking bad right now. And I said, yo, let's call SaVon. Let's see where he at because he already in the city. Let's figure it out. This nigga's in bed, yo.
Yo, it literally sounds like that. When you were
Look what you
answering.
going on. This is like you snapping. Let's not. Yeah. So he was laying down in a bed, and that's what got us tight because we was expecting like, yo, excited, SaVon drinking. Nigga was sitting down just in his bed.
Just vibing.
I didn't have a hat on, and that's
But
how
you-
you know I
but
was
you
in the
was
most
vibing.
comfortable
It
space
was over.
of my life.
And that's when the night was. I was like, the
So
night is
wait,
over.
Yeah.
You wasn't preparing, say? You wasn't getting ready for the vibes?
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't getting ready.
And,
Wasn't
this is
ready.
why I
Wasn't
hate my
ready.
niggas, but I love my niggas, but I hate my niggas at the same time.
Yeah,
I
what
live
happened?
in the city.
Right.
Hey,
That's a get up and
Conflict,
go for
conflict.
me.
okay.
I know.
Talking. That's
I
an
don't
Uber. It's an
gotta
Uber
be
away.
dressed. It's 15 minutes away.
Okay.
Anything in the city from me is 15 to 20 minutes away.
I know.
So if you in my hood, all I gotta do is throw on a hat and I'm good.
That's true.
That's it. I ain't gotta do nothing. I don't gotta drive nowhere. I ain't
That's
gotta
true.
take a train, take an Uber, and
Yeah, so
I'm
they just
out.
left you
So
sleep-
I was
sleep by
waiting.
yourself.
You know, like in baseball, I know a lot of people may not. A lot of people may not watch baseball, but there's a thing when a pitcher is relieving somebody, the starting pitcher, right?
Okay.
And they put him in the dugout, and he's warming up, right?
Okay.
He takes the baseball, he's warming the shoulder up, getting in the game, preparing himself.
Okay.
That was me waiting for Devvon Terrell. I was warming up, like, yo, my man about to call me. It's about to be late. I know they got all the young.
So how do you
I'm
lay
ready.
in? So how you
All
lay
the
in bed and get
yummies.
ready?
Because
He was waiting. I've been there. I've been
He was
ready. I
waiting.
just
Dressed?
I'm not gonna lie. He was
he
waiting.
dressed, though?
He was waiting, but
Yeah, I
I'm
was
not gonna lie,
dressed.
SaVon. We was just super down bad.
Did
And
you
I
tell
wish.
him that you guys were gonna try to get into the big event already?
Yeah, I told
Okay,
him,
okay,
we're
like, you
going.
knew? Okay, let's
Yeah, I
try
was like,
it.
yo, we I said trap is no good. That's why I called him. Was like, yo, don't come to trap. Cause you would have been good. You would have been good. It's just that we couldn't get our friend in. So it was a clip. So I was like, fuck. But I will say, I stayed. I came back the next night. Fucking amazing time. I was up 30 by myself.
You ain't calling. You ain't calling.
It looked like fun.
The round two.
I went to Taj. I just knew. I said, you know what?
I know.
All right,
I
niggas
know.
got me.
No,
Niggas
no,
called
I
me.
know. Look, I know.
I said too much.
Look, you should have just kept because you
Alex
was
is
good.
amazing,
you was
bro.
good till you got to the next day.
Until you got to the next.
Everything
Niggas
was good.
got
Then you
me.
got to the next
I
day.
had a great time.
Gonna rub it in the finger face.
lit.
I had a good time next day. I'm tight. I'm sorry.
Glad.
I'm glad you
Well,
had a good
Reggie,
time,
you
man.
got into the Biggie event, right?
Yes.
Can you explain to me what like his 50th birthday? Like, what's going on?
I was hit up. I was assigned to work the red carpet and cover it. You know, speak to the guests that were there, and everybody was filing it. It was absolute chaos, but it was great chaos.
It was nice.
And then we
So-
just went inside and enjoyed the event. It was a beautiful night. Nothing but love in the room. It was like a big ass reunion. Everybody just like performing, everybody getting lit. Even though it was like a black tie event, by the end of the night, everyone was like standing on chairs, like just having fun.
Yeah,
was
it looked
great.
like it was fucking
The only
dope.
thing
Looked
that
like
would have made
something,
it
yeah.
better was Devvon Terrell.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
But I tried to not be like an ass about it. I came outside. Clearly, something wasn't going right. But I was just
Yeah.
like, guys, like let's come in. And
You
then
know
and I was like,
Reggie.
Yeah.
Mike, ready? Because you know Mike, he's a very strong
Nigga
man.
Reggie.
I was like, on 3, we just run
Run in.
inside. Like
I
they
said,
can't,
Reggie,
I was like, they can't stop all of us.
I will not get shot. She dead ass suggested that.
was
She was
like,
like, let's
guys,
just run
let's
past. I was
do
like,
it.
are you fucking? I'm going home. Enough. I'm gonna let y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skate.
But
But it
yeah.
was nice. It was
nice.
cool. I wish we got in. If we got into that, we would have been up 20. We would have won that game by
It
10.
would have been a great
But
night.
we lost that game. We lost that game by a lot, and we wound up in this fucking room here. So it was sad.
Yeah, next time just put me in the game, coach. I promise
tried.
you. I promise you
We
the game
really
plan
tried.
works.
Yeah, at least
Yeah,
they didn't
man,
make
come
you
on,
like,
bro.
okay, we're gonna get in, start driving here. Like
Yeah,
at
I
least you're
stopped
in the
it.
comfort of your own home.
I stopped. I was like, yo, bro, this clip is
It's
bad.
good judgment, good judgment,
I made it.
Savon wasn't
yeah.
even in the layup line. You got to at least get in the layup line.
Bro, I was ready.
He was ready though.
I was
Yeah.
like 8 drinks
Put
in.
some middies up.
Can I be
I was
honest?
8 drinks
All right, no,
in.
that's a couple layups.
I was
Yeah.
ready, bro.
I forgot that we supposed to that other thing was set up.
Yeah,
But I gotta tell you
yeah,
something.
yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, you right.
All right.
You right.
All right.
You right.
Sometimes I'll be right.
You right.
Not all the
sometimes.
time, just sometimes I'll be right. You know what else I'm right about?
What?
Nah, I can't say this.
Okay, yeah,
My
I felt it.
I was gonna say
yeah.
something, but I didn't really believe it, and I don't want to turn into the guy to be like shock value.
Okay.
You
don't want to be the
no,
guy?
no.
What?
Everything I say, I believe.
Okay.
That'd be the scary part.
That's the
I
thing.
think that's what makes it shocking.
So
That'd be the scary
the
part.
Dead
thing
ass.
that I was about to say, I don't truly believe, but I know it would have been like, oh, what the fuck? He just said it.
Okay.
Then I'd be over here.
Yeah.
Then I'd just be over here. Just
Have you
like,
ever been
wow.
fucked?
No.
Oh, my fault. That was me?
Exactly. That's
That was
you
me?
too. That's
That was
you.
me?
That's you're one of those
You
people.
gotta stop paying attention to shit.
That's you. You say shocking shit too.
No, I meant that.
Have you guys ever been
I meant that.
Where
or
you
felt
going?
like Alex? I know you're only child, so it may
yeah.
not like
Where's he
apply
going?
to you.
Uh.
But have you ever been like the whack sibling?
No,
Never.
Do you know what that's like?
No.
I'm the lit one in my family.
I'm not the
I
wax
really
sibling.
am. And
Because
they know it
apparently
too. So.
Jack Harlow
Wait.
believes
Wait.
Okay, just say it
that
so we can
Brandy
just dispel it.
is probably the whacker sibling of the two.
Hold
That
on.
he did
Just-
not say that.
I didn't say he said that. I said he must not know.
No.
No.
No?
No.
I can't
He
get that
knows
off.
both of them. He knows Ray J. He knows Brandy. He just didn't know that they were related.
He didn't know they were brother and sister.
He never shit on anybody.
He didn't shit on anyone.
Man, before we even get there, who can we vouch, Reggie and Dev, to say y'all the waviest? We need somebody to vouch for this.
It is pretty.
Huh? Because I think that's so narcissistic
know.
of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the
Go ahead.
waviest one. I didn't even think.
You an only child like a motherfucker for saying that. Nigga, you know. Let me tell you something.
I think Alex is very well adjusted for an only child though.
You are.
Yeah, he's
I'm not
really
saying I'm the
is.
dopest sibling either, by the way.
Oh, I am.
I ain't say
Well,
that.
to be fair, my
Thanks, Reg.
sister's mad young, and my brother, he's just a nice, normal guy, like my older brother, and yeah,
Just a
but
nice
I'm the
guy.
littest. Yes.
He's a really nice
So
guy.
you say
He's a
you
nice
bring a
guy.
little...
He actually goes to like Bible study, all that. Has a great job.
wow.
Oh,
Takes
he's iller than you.
Takes care of my family. He's just like the older
older
child.
one,
Yeah,
right.
He's a good older brother.
Wow.
But,
That's
yeah,
fire.
But I'm cooler.
Damn. I need
See, I
somebody-
got a lot of siblings, And
Go ahead, lie.
no,
Are you the waxer?
in my head, I really do feel like no, I don't.
Are you
I don't
the
think
Beyonce of the
I don't think
family?
I'm the dopest one. I think that I think
okay.
they're so cool that it makes me work even harder in life because I'm like, yo, these are the coolest kids ever. And like, I'm the
lying.
I promise you.
I think you're
I
lying.
believe it. I believe it.
I think so highly of my
believe it.
siblings, bro.
Yeah?
I think they are the coolest fucking kids ever.
Got some cool
And I'm
siblings.
just out
From you.
here faking it.
Okay.
Like,
No, SaVon's definitely the Beyonce of his family.
Sad. We should not be laughing.
bro, I promise you. Like they make me work harder to just be better.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay, no, I understand that.
I might have a little bit of Beyonce in me though.
Okay.
But I
I
didn't
think
choose
so.
that life.
You're the most
Okay.
like front facing.
Yeah, I didn't choose that.
Like you have the
Sibling.
most like followers, like all that. Yeah, you're recognizable. Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
only because they're like cool in real life.
Right. They
And
do
so
Are you
really
not?
cool
Are you
shit.
not cool in real life?
No, I'm definitely cool in real life.
Yeah.
But
so-
like, why are you laughing at
What
me,
is
bro?
wrong with you?
What
I'm
makes
so
you
dead
cool in
ass.
real life?
Actually being outside, actually being a part of things, not being too naive.
actually living real life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
People that are really naive, you could tell, like, you were sheltered.
Yeah. You
Or
can tell
you're
This
who's
world is
inside.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Or you're only cool on the internet.
How they
Yeah.
move when they outside.
How they
That's
move-
how I can. That's how you know.
Gotta account it to
Like
that.
you move. You don't know how to move.
At all.
Facts. Especially when we get to that front door of a club.
Yeah.
You expose a nigga right there. Like you don't know what to do. You lost.
You don't know what to do here.
Yo, I want to tell this, but I'm gonna chill so bad.
Sure.
I love him, but this shit was
Just share.
his first experience, like going into a club and get denied at the door. Yo, I was laughing because the nigga did like this. Nigga was confident. Nigga's like, I got here, mad time. I'm good. Nigga did like this. Nigga said, yo, he can't. Nigga looked at me. He said, I said, what
you want me to do?
You got
That's your
denied,
spot,
nigga.
yeah.
What you want me to say?
That
And so we
I
all go through that though.
I like when that happens to some people though, because
It's-
it just humbles you a little bit, just a little bit, just
Yeah.
a little bit.
on. You do?
The only time it's ever happened to me was when my friend threw the party.
Yo, SaVon.
That's the craziest thing.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's the only time that's ever. Bro, there's
why
never
you-
been a thing
but
I
why-
couldn't get into.
But why you came late?
You do that to me, we're done. We're fucking done. If I come into that door at your event and I get denied at the door,
The beautiful thing is, like, I live in the city, so it's not like I had a whole trip, you know, like,
Right.
it wasn't a 45-minute hour ride
Right.
to
Nah.
where I used to live.
it's just a sad walk
yeah,
back
it's just
home.
like, damn,
You
alright.
gotta understand, right? The party was so lit.
I know.
That by the time you
Yeah.
got there, the cops had to shut it. They heard you was coming.
I see.
Cat.
Look,
All
they
right.
heard. Look, what happened?
Nah, I get it.
That's a lit nigga.
Yeah, I get
good,
it,
bro.
Nah, they,
I get it.
all right.
Yo, you are.
I get it.
Yeah, if SaVon comes in here, it's gonna be too
It's gonna be
crazy.
fucking crazy.
Let's shut it
That's-
down now.
That's what the sheriff was in there saying.
I heard
That's
it.
what
Yep.
the show.
That's what the lieutenant was in there saying.
Y'all
All right,
talk
bet,
a
we
lot
gonna
of
pack this up.
bullshit. I love y'all though.
Wild bullshit.
Y'all talk so much bullshit. I will say though, finding out that you were
bullshit.
in there did mind fuck me totally.
Why?
You became me.
Why?
All of
That's
us were,
shady.
No, all of
He's
us.
like, oh,
no, not a bad
Regina's
way.
in here? No,
No,
I'm
no, no.
kidding.
All of us were in the back of our minds. We was like, yo, we just gotta ask Reggie.
For what?
For everything.
Like, hey, what's happening?
For everything. No,
Yeah,
it's her.
at the big event. Because
Yeah.
Kev was a guest.
Yeah, he was
I
a
was
guest.
working it. So
Yeah.
you guys didn't call me, remember?
No, we didn't. I didn't. Cause I knew the girl. I knew who was running it. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll be fine. Like I'll be super good.
She
They
had like
came
the
out.
short hair.
Allie V.
I saw
She
her.
had the short, the light skinned chick with the short hair, and then Marie was there too. Shout out Marie at SOB's, amazing. I
Yes.
love her.
Yes.
But
I met her a few years ago
Uh-huh.
when we were both really drunk at Doja Cat's album release party.
sounds right. That sounds like fun. Sounds fucking right.
And she was like,
That
"Oh my
sounds
god, we're
like
at
fun.
SOBs."
Yeah, hell yeah.
But hold on, but just
Yeah.
just to slip. Oh my god, I was about. I can't say
You can
anything without a
slip-
pull.
just slip it in.
Just slip it in real quick.
Okay.
Speaking of parties, we have a very exciting update that only Patreon people could read.
That's a fact.
So sign up to our Patreon because SaVon wrote a very great post. But I only want to bring that up. I want to find a way to bring it up because somebody commented. I swear this is not my burner account or anything. Somebody really said this. They said, letting Reggie rock out with horoscope astrology talk will be very cool on Patreon, LMAO. So if you guys want that, if you guys want me to like read your birth chart or something without being interrupted by the naysayers, let me know. I'll do like a whole special.
I'm down for that.
I like
would
astrology.
I would like that.
No, you don't, Dev.
Yes, I do.
You hate.
We just
no,
don't know
you
how
guys-
to-
You guys embrace
I
it,
love
but
it.
Dev hates astrology.
I love astrology.
No, he don't. Look at
Yes,
the way
I
he's saying
do.
it. Yeah.
I think in your old age, you starting to like appreciate it.
Oh my my God.
What you mean?
You know, back then you couldn't just
back in the day.
You know, back then you couldn't just Google your birth chart.
I'm not gonna lie. Jerica took me back to grade school. She said, "You gonna let him say that?
You gonna let him say that about
I'm
you?
pussy. I'm pussy.
Never that.
You know,
Never
niggas
that.
like,
Never that.
I'm pussy, bro.
nah.
But you know, you could kill me. Like when I have these old jokes, all you gotta do is make hairline jokes.
Yeah, but I'm
all
serious.
you gotta
You know
do.
why I don't joke about
He don't
your
joke like that.
hairline? Because
He don't
if
joke
it
like
goes,
that.
if it goes,
Yeah.
your shit
He gonna be
like,
sick. He don't
I
joke
don't
like
like
that.
putting that juju on nobody.
don't nobody- yeah.
Because you never know. That could be. I could be next.
juju. It's genetics. It ain't juju.
My dad held on. My dad. The one thing I say about my dad, he held on to his hairline till about. He almost 60. He still got a little something there.
We love to see
So,
it.
So
God
you
hoping.
you could see him there. Oh,
Come on.
You know you got the eye.
Good, bro.
But also,
huh?
like, it's
You
like
gotta thank
can't.
him for something now.
Yeah. Come on. All right. What are we doing?
You do
now?
have an amazing hairline.
Thank you very much. You know, I'm a mess today. I meant to say that straight up. I'm a mess today. I'm not shaving.
You look good,
You know what I'm
though,
saying?
bro.
You look
All right.
fine.
Jack Harlow was talking about this
What?
on 97. I think Rosenberg was asking him, like, yo, bro, a lot of your allures, the curls and everything, what you gonna do? Just have have a plan if it got there, because a lot of his allure is the the
Is
curls
it like the
on.
personality and stuff like that?
Yeah, personality
saying?
curls.
Oh,
just
I
to be
think I seen
prepared.
that. I saw that. Yeah.
Prepared
yeah,
for
yeah.
what?
If it was to happen, like so
What?
Jack going bald or something like that.
Basically, he was saying
that's what he was saying.
because on Hot 97, Ebro, he is hair follicle deficient, right?
Yes, he's a bald
and
man.
so is Rosenberg. They both are deficient in that place.
They
So
are
they was
both bald.
Yeah.
yeah, they
I never thought about that.
Yeah, so they was talking to Jack, and it was like, yo, what happens if that starts happening to you? Like you're
Right.
still young, you got some time. Like your image is a big part of who you are,
Right.
and so is your hair. So what happens if and when you start going bald? And Jack was like, yo, my dad is bald. Like I think his father started going bald or something like
Yeah, I
that,
think he said
right?
something like
And
that,
so
yeah.
he said he's had that thought in the back of his mind.
Right.
And Ebro or Rosenberg, one of them,
think it was
was
Rosenberg.
like, have a plan for it.
Yeah.
Have a
should-
plan
he
when
should.
you see your shit going back, when you see your shit thinning.
Yeah.
Like I remember the first time somebody said some shit to me.
Uh,
I want to snuff that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
you
What
ain't
he said
you
to
ain't
you?
punch him, no, right?
He gave you good advice.
No.
What was he? What did he say?
It was a joke.
I did. First off, when you're young, you don't know what a balding person looks like.
You don't know how it feels.
You just
either.
looking at somebody like,
Yeah.
oh, that nigga bald as shit. Like, how the
You have
fuck
no idea
get
what he's going
there?
through.
It's
Like,
kind of just a thing.
it doesn't happen in
Alopecia.
like you just think they just woke up and
It's
it
bald.
just happened. But no, there's
Right.
steps to it.
It's
So I
gradual.
think that was the conversation they was having
I ain't
about
going
like,
front. He should have been more preparing for hair. He should have been prepared for Brandy.
ooh,
Jack.
He should have prepared for Brandy.
Yeah.
You know, I really don't like where this transition is transitioning
I like it
because it's gonna make me
Send me the
so
clip, send me the clip, send me the
uncomfortable.
clip, send me the
We have to
you
address
should have
it.
been.
I like it. I
But
like
have
Jack,
to
it.
address
but go
it.
ahead.
What
I'm
happened?
so uncomfortable.
But why are you so uncomfortable, bro?
Because I
bro?
don't like this on Brandy. I did not like this. I
Let's
don't
let
like
the
it.
people hear it first, though.
Go ahead. I don't like it.
Yeah, we're gonna bring this clip
I
to you
love
right
her
now.
so much. I don't.
I don't think you
Everybody
should.
does.
I don't
There's
think you
nothing
should.
wrong with being Ray J's sister, though. Right?
Yeah.
Look where you're going.
No, I'm serious.
You're just
Because
your
if
GPS
Ray
is
J
just-
wore that for a long time, and so she should be able to be a little bit humble about that if that is her
See,
place in
and
today.
this is how I know we're from two different schools.
I think.
We're from two different schools because people forget that who Brandy was during a certain time where she was the popular one.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah,
was the
the
other
very
way
popular
around.
one, yeah.
And people always forget this. It's like, yo, bro, she's the one who broke the whole family. Moesha?
Yeah, Moesha was
Yeah.
the one.
Are we crazy?
But that's the thing. Sometimes it's not that Jack forgot. He wasn't born. Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
time
yeah, yeah, yeah.
is moving.
I don't
So
blame
he
him.
didn't say it in a distasteful way. He
Yeah.
genuinely didn't know
Yeah.
because he's young. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
younger. He didn't grow up in that time period.
I said the same thing.
Yeah.
I was like, when everybody's getting on, I was like, a lot of people may not, it's okay, like, not to know that, especially at his age. I was like, fam, like, that was, you know how long ago that was? Like Moesha and Brandy and all
Yeah.
that stuff. That was a long time
So
ago.
I
I'm
mean,
not
it is
knocking
very
Jack for
important
that.
information, but
It is
You know what?
important. I get
Yeah.
you. But at the same time, think about it. They just, for instance, didn't they just put Moesha, all that stuff on Netflix? Like,
but also it's not that he didn't know who Brandy was. Like that's what people are thinking.
Right.
He just didn't know they were related. Like he
Right.
knew exactly how legendary she was.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if I'm Brandy,
Okay.
I would think you would kind of take that in stride and be like, yo, this was my time. And now Ray J's a little bit more culturally relevant, whatever you want to
Is
call
he?
it. Absolutely.
2022?
Absolutely.
I mean,
and there's
his
nothing wrong
moment-
with that.
his
Like,
moment
Ray J's
came
my
later.
guy.
Ray,
right?
there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
just feel like. All right,
I think Ray J is more popular. than his sister as of right now, as far as mainstream culture is concerned.
Yeah,
because think about he had a TV show, like he has some really
reality
TV.
He's
like
memed. Once you're memed, you're etched in stone, bro.
Okay.
Like kids know Michael Jordan for being a meme and not being the greatest basketball player ever.
That's crazy.
Like, it's just the times we're living in.
That's crazy.
But this is what Brandy will be remembered for.
No, she will not be remembered for this. Stop.
It might be.
Uh-huh.
Put your headphone on, Dev.
Nah, I hear it. I heard it. I hear it. Oh, that's your religion.
What'd I tell you? Ain't, y'all laughing now, right? Look, everybody in the room, mouth open. Didn't I tell y'all prepared for Brandy, right? Look,
what voice is that though?
Look. I said, that's I'm gonna eat you.
You know what she said?
That's I'm gonna eat you alive. Let me tell y'all something. I thought it was a joke, right? Nah, he needs to go take the song now, upload it again now.
Listen,
that's what you gotta go do now.
I didn't want to hear. I'd rather have this not happened. And
it sounds like this.
I hear it. What you playing?
This is what she sound like. What was that?
Oh, come on. All right, niggas do too much.
Why Brandy take these niggas' flow?
You see niggas, right?
If you're watching on YouTube, he's playing the Whisper song from the Yin Yang Twins.
Bro, tell me, am I lying?
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, her delivery was a little raspy.
But SaVon, this is how you gotta.
Why she did that though?
I'm not doing
when
this.
You diss a nigga, you gotta put some grasp on it.
I'm not doing this.
When you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you can't just diss nobody with the regular voice. Like imagine her dissing her, fuck you, Jack. Like you can't.
Imagine she dissed him in a ballad.
No,
it would have been hard.
That's not
tough.
valid.
Hard.
That's not valid.
Hard.
I think that's how you
With
go.
harmonies?
She gotta come meet him at his game just to show you, hey, I can box.
Well, first off, is this a parody or is it like real? Is it
I think
fake?
she's dead ass.
I think she's serious.
She wouldn't. I don't think she would. If it was a joke, it wouldn't sound like this. She
Yeah.
was like dead ass.
I think she's
in
dead
my
serious.
opinion. Yeah.
I don't want to hear this from Brandy.
I don't think
I
that's
love Brandy. It's no shade to her or anything, but I just rather her not have did a rap against
I don't think that's
Jack.
real, bro.
But why not? I think you put her in the box.
I think she's joking.
I think you put her in her box.
I
Yeah.
don't think she's joking.
Yeah, I do.
don't know.
I
think
put Brandy in the box.
I think you're putting Brandy in the box. I think it's so cool that R&B songstress could just, because it's, everybody think it's sweet.
Okay.
Oh, she just sings. She's from Moesha. No,
Okay.
I could bar y'all niggas
Right.
up. Y'all like to just say she's an R&B singer. I think she's
Right.
telling everybody, no, I do mad shit.
But did she bar him up though?
She barred him up.
Did she though?
So you took
Play the
Brandy out the box to battle rap Jack Harlow.
It's not a battle. All right, but so you're not listening to what I'm saying though. Like when I say you're putting Brandy in the box, I'm saying you only identify her as somebody that can sing, which is okay.
Okay.
I think she could sing, and I think she wanted people to know that, I probably penned some verses for niggas.
Okay.
You know
But
what I'm
I
saying?
think that's
Real
not.
shit.
I don't think that's
Why
what
she
Dev
only
is.
gotta sing?
I don't think Dev is saying she can only sing, but just this situation
This
is
is
not
not
the
the
situation to be
situation.
like, hey, I can rap.
That I
like
did-
why?
yeah.
Because he didn't even diss her. He wasn't like, oh, Brandy's whack. Like that was
did.
not
And
even
that's
a
what-
thing.
That's my
Like,
whole problem with this whole thing. Like that
oh.
was a genuine,
Like, where did this come
innocent
from?
response from Jack Harlow.
What's
Like, wait,
happening?
what the fuck?
Oh,
I
you
don't
guys
know.
are saying you guys really think she's upset?
Upset. Yeah, that's what they're saying. I don't think so.
Okay, let me explain.
I don't think she's upset. I think it's just fun and games.
Yeah,
but
I think
it's let's be clear.
Yeah.
I think she's having fun,
Yeah.
but
it's kind of like
it's kind of like
I think some people, and let me take this away from just Brandy. I think
What's happening?
some people wake up and they realize like, oh shit, like time has passed, and I may not be that person anymore.
Yo, I'm not.
Okay,
doing
you
that.
know,
I'm
dead
got on my
for
Brandy.
you, bro. For
I
you,
got
bro,
just
listen to this. Just hear me out, bro.
All right, let me hear you out,
For
'cause I
you
do that a
to
lot.
get in a booth, rap and respond to Jack Harlow, he didn't diss her. He didn't diss her.
he
didn't.
did.
So
He
that's why
didn't.
I'm saying like this is living in her head a little bit. Maybe not from Jack. Maybe from what the
the
internet
internet.
is saying. Maybe
It's the
from what
internet.
her inner circle. I don't know.
Okay.
But for her to take the time out of her life to dedicate a song, record a song in this way, whether it's fun and games, parody, whatever the case may be, it's
Right.
cool.
Right.
I think that Ray J's cultural cachet has surpassed her in 2022.
What is
And-
that correlation?
I think SaVon is saying like she took this as a moment to
use
make headlines and stuff like that.
Oh, so you think she
think so?
clout? You think she clout?
You think so?
She did it for clout?
I don't
It's,
think
it's,
so.
Kinda
it's a
thing?
little, it's a little cloud.
You
It's
think
clout
so?
chasey?
It's a little cloudish,
But
bro.
why?
It's a little
Because
because
see, I love
It's a little
this question.
cloudish,
But what
bro.
does she gain from this? Because we say clout chasey all the time. What would Brandy get from putting out a freestyle?
Exactly what she's getting.
We talking about
exactly what she's getting.
But that's
social
my point,
commentary.
Though. That's my
Us
point.
talking
She
about
wants
her.
people to be like, oh shit, she just
It's
Jack
Brandy.
Harlow.
Like,
Because guess what? All the young kids that listen to Jack right now, they're like, why did Brandy just diss Jack Harlow?
Or who is Brandy?
That's a good start.
I see what you're saying now.
So
And
I
that's
think
the
that
thing.
it is a publicity. It is a publicity
Sure.
stunt. I think we've over time
We
we made
blurred
the
it.
word we blurred it as clout,
Yeah,
but at the
yeah.
end of the day, it is publicity. She
Absolutely.
is
I can
getting
take-
publicity,
yes,
right? And I don't
yes.
know her intentions. I'm just speculating,
Of course,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
But I think that it is a publicity stunt. It's a good PR. To be honest, it's great PR, right?
Yeah, it's
Because
good.
we're all talking about fucking Brandy right
And because
now.
it's not
Good PR.
actually harmful,
It
or
isn't,
like
it's
no one's
innocent.
actually dissing. Yeah,
Facts.
It feels innocent. I don't think they're gonna. She's gonna
yeah.
pull up on his block and start
Yeah.
letting off.
I just feel like we should be taking her more seriously. Like, no funny shit. Like, I know it's hard to. I
feel
just
like-
I just really feel like, yes, y'all are right, right? Like, she's kind of doing this for publicity. I could definitely see that.
That's fine.
I think there's another side of that where it's just like, all right, y'all really don't understand the depths of my artistry. I'm
But I feel
I
like, no,
don't
I
think
feel
this
like
is
everybody
I
thinks.
don't think.
all right,
This is not
all
an
right,
artistic
all right,
move.
all right. Just hear me out, right?
Okay.
We know
I'll
she
entertain.
can sing.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes.
know her artistry in terms of all the hits she has and everything
Yes.
she's done. Yes, I think she saw somebody that's a rapper and she knows she could do a little something. Like I said, I think she's maybe penned for other rappers. You never know.
She probably
I think she
did,
took it as an
yeah.
opportunity. Like, I don't think y'all know that I can actually write a verse.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
I'm not mad.
That's
at
I
that.
great.
could definitely
Yeah.
see that shit.
That's great.
You know what I'm saying? He
That's
like,
good. No,
nah.
no, that's great. I'm saying that's great.
You don't want
I like how you diss
What other-
people. I like how
He
you
get it
diss
off.
people.
Dev is very like, okay,
That's
that,
cool.
that was cute. That was cute.
No, I see. That's
okay.
I love how you diss people.
That's
bro.
great. Fucking, there's a lot of singers, R&B
Yeah.
singers that have done this though. If we recall.
And they asked too.
All right, I didn't
Two.
say that, but
Yeah.
Not the two at the end, right?
Neo did it.
And it was bad.
Neo
it was
did it.
horrible.
Classic.
It hurts my heart
I
to
bump
hear
that shit
Neo
sometimes.
rap.
I'm like,
Yeah,
God,
at first
Neo.
like,
Nah,
oh,
that
I'm
shit
gonna
was
say
like,
that.
it
Yeah.
hurts
Certain
my
people
heart.
want to talk the town, yada
Nah,
yada.
But why
bring
do you
that
even
shit back.
bring that shit up?
Nah,
Because
bring
I'm
that
trying to
shit
say
back.
this
That's
isn't.
my
This is
man.
not. R&B niggas have done this before.
Now I'm about to show y'all how
Bring
Neo
that
bad
shit
did
back,
it.
say.
That's my name. I'm gonna
Jay
spin that.
Holiday
That's my
did it.
shit. Drop
I'm
that
gonna
shit.
spin that. I'm gonna
Jay
spin that.
Holiday, remember
Yeah,
Jay
Jay
Holiday?
Holiday definitely did it.
Jay Holiday did it.
That's my man's.
He did it to
But
somebody.
he looked like he should maybe be rapping.
Who?
Jay Holiday.
No,
Yo, man.
Yeah.
It was bad. Jay Holiday's was top tier.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That was bad. Now,
I'm just
no
on the
disrespect, Jay
side.
Holiday, you're amazing, but that was bad.
I'm just on the side of R&B artists.
Genie wanna fuck you up.
I'm not really gonna say what I want to say up here.
Say what you want to say.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna just
think
say
I-
R&B.
I don't like this.
I'm gonna just say R&B artists are very, very talented. Like
They are.
Wait, yeah.
I
No,
think
this
niggas
more the
is.
but this is more the convo. That's why I'm surprised by you right now, bro. Because I think y'all really don't know how good a
No,
lot.
but he's not
This
calling
hurts
Brandy
my
No, I'm not-
heart.
talented.
this is not a conversation to Dev, just in
Okay,
general.
okay, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yo, I hit this in mad long.
This is bad.
Let's go, Nee.
And yo,
Let's go, Neo. Let's
this
go.
my guy.
Let's go, bro.
This is
I
how.
don't normally do this.
Yeah. Let's go.
my nigga Neo.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, guys.
Get up your
Nah,
shit
drop
up.
that.
Neo, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Pussy.
You hit a ball.
You heard me.
Pussy.
Fuck it. Let's go. All right, we gotta turn that shit off.
I can't do it. I can't do this. I can't do this.
That nigga first
I
line
can't
was.
do that.
But wait,
I don't have
That
swag.
I'm sorry, bro. Yo, you my
why
guy.
his first line was, I don't got swag.
So I'm not gonna pull $100 grand out.
He's the original.
He's the original.
Yo.
Full circle Jack Harlow. So I'm not gonna pull
Pull
100 grand.
out.
That nigga Neo said, I don't got swag, so I'm not gonna put on swag.
Yeah.
I love Neo so
was
much,
amazing.
man. I did not mean to bring that. I should not have brought that up.
That was a
That's
dog
my
time.
nigga though.
Facts.
That's hard, though.
Always.
I love Neo.
You wanna know why that's hard to me?
I love Neo.
Because now tell a rapper to go sing.
They do.
Oh, they do. I was like, they were
We just
actually.
had a whole
They
I'm
were probably
tight.
smoking.
I'm tight.
You
I'm
just
tight.
barred me
I'm
up
tight.
because all the
I'm tight.
rappers
You
are
right. I
singing.
told you that. You
You
right.
see?
You right.
But this
You
is
right.
see?
You right.
But see what y'all niggas have my
hold
guy
on.
doing?
Let me explain. When I say tell a rapper to go sing, let's see how better it is. I think a R&B pen in a rap verse will be better than a rapper
Hold
trying
on.
to sing at the best of their ability, like how singers be doing.
That's not true.
I think we can't
Listen,
discuss
that's
that.
my opinion.
Listen to how bad this is, bro.
That's my opinion.
I don't think so. I think rappers
feel it.
coming into singers. Why are you playing this again? What are you doing?
Because I need him to listen.
Stop.
Nah, you play that.
Stop.
It's that shit.
I think a rapper coming
that
to
shit,
a
though.
singer's
my
world
guy.
Yeah.
is way more even keeled as opposed to a singer going to a rapper's world. Singers becoming rappers it don't translate.
Who do you think got more content?
But who got more content as far as what?
Who do y'all think can pull for more content? R&B singers or rappers?
Content? What do you mean content? What do you mean
What
content?
you can talk about the music. Who do you think has more to pull from?
Rappers.
Maybe I just live in another world.
You think
bro.
R&B has more content?
Yeah. Because rappers, listen real quick. Rappers can talk about everything that R&B guys talk about, and a lot of like
20
street
times
shit.
more.
Yeah,
Guess what?
yeah,
A rapper can rap an inspirational record. Like you know what I mean? Like, yo, the world is crazy, life is blah blah. A R&B singer do that is gonna sound corny.
Is it gonna sound corny because they're not used to rapping like a rapper, or they might have a better verse in terms of the words and the structure?
It's the content.
That's
and the
what I'm
content
talking to.
of rap is more worldly as far as what I can talk about as opposed to sing it. Because even me, sometimes there's certain songs I'll sing and I'm like, damn, this would be so, I could say way more if I rap. I can get my point across a lot better if I rap. Like there's certain, I'm not to talk about myself, but I have certain like records that I've done, right? Where Flowers Freestyle, for instance, that I knew in my heart, if I want to get out this, what I'm trying to say, I gotta rap.
Who's more descriptive? Who can be more? Rappers can be very descriptive.
Way
right?
more.
We have great storytellers.
Sure.
You think rappers are way more descriptive than how R&B artists are?
I think R&B artists are better at giving you the feeling.
This is mad
I think we're talented at feeling and vibe. But as far as description and like actual context, I think a rap has a little bit more layers to it where I'm allowed to kind of do a little bit more in rap as opposed to singing.
See, that's my point. I'm not even speaking about the allowed part. I'm just speaking about from a sonic approach.
Okay.
Right?
Sonics, okay.
If I was given I want an R&B artist to write my autobiography.
Okay.
Honestly, because you know what it is with R&B that gets me tight?
Huh?
Yes, a majority of it is love, but anything can be sang. All different genres do it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in terms of like, yo, I know rappers can be very descriptive. Some of my favorite rappers are very descriptive. Jadakiss, AZ, Lloyd Banks. I get all of that shit.
Okay.
I just feel like there are R&B artists, bro. They just have more to pull from in terms of how they arrange it, how they deliver it.
Okay.
Like a rapper can rap something to you and give it to you the same way.
But that's different than
That's
what you
okay.
say. But that's
not
different than what you
today,
said.
though.
You
Okay,
set it up
that's
as
fine.
content. You get what I'm saying?
That's fine.
Yeah.
You
That's
set it
fine.
up as content, not
That's fine.
arrangement.
And
Right. So if it's arrangement, it's a little bit
correct
different.
And,
It's a little bit
the
different.
reason why I say it's a little bit blurred, we talked about how blurred it is, where it's not. I'm not saying it's not fair, but they have an advantage over us because rappers sing and we still consider it rap.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, yo, they beat us twice on that because on top of them rapping, don't know what's in it, what's on it, I don't know. They're rapping and giving us melody like an R&B singer. So they're giving us vibe and they're giving us context. That's why I feel like hip hop has really just transcended up like past R&B and why R&B is kind of like taking a back seat because they're literally taking the best parts of our R&B music and then bringing it into hip hop, which is not. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying, but that's what's happening.
But is that because the music is better, or is that because what works because of hip hop versus R&B?
What works? I think it's what straight up.
So let's be clear. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, got you.
Because y'all are
I don't
right
think
in
we're
terms of
arguing.
what.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be honest with you, I want an R&B artist to write my autobiography.
Okay.
I do.
What does that mean?
Like if I was to like if I had two choices, like yo, a rapper or R&B artist to just write the story of my life. In terms of how descriptive it would be, how it would look, how it would sound, I would just give it to an R&B artist. I'm done.
I'm interested. I want to know.
done.
Understand more about that.
All
But
right.
go ahead.
I get
feel
it.
like it's very few rappers that know how to say the same thing a different way. They'll just say it again.
But we just spent about maybe 45 minutes on the last episode about Kendrick.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I said certain.
Yeah. Okay.
I said certain.
And that applies for R&B artists too, though, right? Because not every R&B artist evokes that same feeling or storytelling.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's probably a 10%. Some of them, they just sound good, but they don't say anything.
They don't say shit.
You get?
Sorry.
And one of the guys who's
rap too,
super popular, I'm not really a fan of, but I know he's big because of his content, is Brent
Oh,
Faiyaz.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Like, I don't care for his voice. But he says a lot.
He
the
does.
content in his song,
And I like him
is
for that.
why I think he has the allure that he has.
Right.
Whereas somebody like I don't even know who these niggas be singing that sound good today. Devvon Terrell.
Oh my God.
There we
I did
go.
not say Devvon Terrell.
Nah, for real. You're
Sound
one of those
good.
guys. Lucky Day. We can say Lucky Day. Like
Yeah.
there's niggas don't be singing as much no more.
Trying to tell
You
you,
the
bro. That's
last
why
of
I
a
come in
dying
here.
breed.
That's why I come in
Isn't
here
that
defending
fucking
R&B
sad?
every week, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Fuck them.
Fuck him. Fuck him. You
No,
spicy.
but how could you ever pick? Like, I think this conversation was very like, whoa, like you guys made great points. But it's also like, how could you ever decide that though?
Decide
Because
what?
What do
there's
you mean?
like what you guys are saying, like who can portray like storytelling.
Evoke the emotion better.
Because like both can.
Sure.
Like rappers and R&B people. So how are we ever gonna decide like who's better at it? Though?
All right, here's my point, right?
Go ahead, I'll let you
R&B artists have to talk about love, right? When we think about R&B, we think about love, right?
That's the stereotype.
Thank you.
Let's say
R&B
that. That's
artists
the
has to
stereotype.
find a million different ways to continue to give you songs about a same subject. Like how you said, rappers have more content to pull from. That's very impressive to me. That they, for the most part, have one subject that they have to talk about because that's the genre, and they keep giving you new shit
forever.
That's so talent. That's
so
talent.
that's like it takes
talent.
more of like a skill set.
Thank you.
Okay.
Rappers can talk about anything.
Right.
And it's all right, cool, you did that, but it's like
it's a wide conversation.
But do you hear? But to narrow it though, do you understand where I'm coming from with just the love R&B?
Of course,
Okay.
absolutely. Sure. And I echoed that point last week where I said love never dies. Right? Love will be around forever.
Yeah.
It never goes out of style.
Universal.
Loving somebody, feeling that emotion. Most of us will feel it, have felt it, and want to feel that emotion. Whereas rappers, I think their content is based more so in the moment or in the past.
Okay.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? So, y'all know, it's so funny thinking about my gym playlist. So 50 comes on my playlist every day. Every day I'm listening to 50 Cent, right?
Okay.
Every single day. And I'm thinking about all the things that he used to say in his raps, right? Oh, I got shot 9 times, niggas, I'll die for my chain, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, right? That 50 Cent is probably a lot different than today's 50 Cent, who damn near owns a television network.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? Okay. Whereas whoever was singing back then, let's use Joe. Or Avant or Brian McKnight, whoever was singing back then, what he was singing about back then still can apply today.
Thank you very much.
And that's where I think the difference is between the two genres.
So if we're talking to that now we're saying R&B is more timeless. So back to my autobiography point. If I want to create a timeless story about my life, because they only have love and they have to give me mad different variations, I find that to be more impressive. I do.
Okay, so it's because of you being more impressed by the fact that someone could constantly reheat one thing and keep serving you.
Very
not
impressive.
saying the same thing, but they can
different ways.
Yeah, they know
very
how.
Impressive.
It's like they have a top ramen soup, and they know 80,000. Right,
Yes.
I know a million fucking ways to cut it. But rappers have steaks and chicken and all this other shit. That was fire.
Yes,
that was fire.
That's a beautiful analogy.
Fire, nigga.
That's a beautiful analogy.
Yeah, once I
R&B,
understood
top
that's what
ramen.
Alex was saying, I was like, oh, you.
That's exactly what I mean. I'm like,
So R&B is top ramen.
That is top ramen to me.
And where I was coming from was
I see Brandy like, do you know what I could talk about, nigga? Like, I felt her like, yeah, sis.
Okay. So what I was saying was the mere fact that what Brandy wanted to say and to iterate and get her point across, she decided to go with hip hop. She decided to rap because I feel like as far as what she wanted to say, she probably, or perhaps maybe she felt like she couldn't get that out of, I'm just gonna do a ballad, something sultry, harmonies. I feel like that wasn't the right emotion or medium for her idea as far as what she was trying to get her point across. Because as an artist, I deal with that too, where I'd be like, oh, I'm supposed to rap on this, because if I want to get this concept out, I gotta rap. Like, it's just a thing. Way. So I just feel like we're both not arguing about something I think we're both saying similar things and we're agreeing to everything at the same fucking time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of really on my beef is the hip hop rappers, they have so much to pull from. Like,
yeah, they have a lot to pull from, and it's fun. I can't. So I know every R&B artist has thought like, I want to rap. Oh, what's he doing?
What is he doing? Listen, I just wanted to hear the bars.
Listen,
why you do that?
He looked at me. He was like,
"Y'all not listening. Listen.
She
run it back."
A jack of all trades. I heard her. It was that she set up Alex's point, and we missed the whole thing because we wasn't listening. She said she's a jack of all trades.
Hey. Can I?
And that's when I was like, I think she didn't want to be put in a box.
Can I say?
Like,
can I say something? I've been
I feel her
wanting to bring up to you guys for a long time with that saying. I think I want to get rid of that saying.
Jack of all trades.
And a master of none.
I can imagine why.
I think
I can imagine.
But that's what everybody says. You're a jack of all trades and a master of none. Okay, cool.
So it's still better than a master of one.
So let's say the entire phrase for the people who couldn't hear our amazing engineer.
Very few people have even heard the rest of that shit too, by the way. Like, very few people. A jack of all trades and a master of none is still better than a master of none. Of one.
I like that.
Okay, wait, why do you want to get rid of it?
I wanted to get rid of that first half.
Just the first half.
Now
The second bar, you're like, yo, yeah, I might want to keep that
third
shit.
bar, that third stanza, I'm like, who made, you just wrote that one. Fuck out of here. Jack of all trades and master. No, because what I was thinking about was, remember there was a time where we were talking about we live in the slash generation where everybody was like, I am a yada yada entrepreneur slash this slash photographer slash this and that. And I thought to myself, and I said, like, so many of us have to have so many different skill sets today in this world to survive that I feel like you have to be good at so many different things today in order to grow as a person. Like, I don't know. I just felt like the master of none thing was just like, I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out because I feel like I'm good at multiple things, and I think that's okay to be that way and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
That was it. Like, I just wanted to bring that to y'all, like with that whole thing.
I've been binge watching Shark Tank. Have y'all ever watched Shark Tank?
I've been
Anybody who watches Shark Tank, if you haven't watched it, tap in.
Yeah.
If you have Hulu, they have all the episodes on Hulu, and if not, I think it comes on like NBC. Check your local cable listings.
I love Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, right? It's been having my wheels turning, and it goes back to what you were saying, right? Because obviously we do content, but then when you watch entrepreneurs pitch their ideas, and then when you see the sharks, and how the sharks are so in tune with business and numbers and are sharp, and it's just it's almost like second nature, right? It made me think of that saying of master or jack of all trades, master of none, but I think they are a master of something, and I think I have a new life goal.
What is your new life goal?
I think I want to be a shark.
It's not really a
want to dive in the ocean.
A life goal.
No, dead ass. I think I want to be a shark, yo.
Yo, everybody was just like, what?
Wow,
I think I want to be a shark, bro. I think I want to sit right with that nigga.
Mark Cuban.
I don't want to be Mr. Wonderful.
Damon, you want to be Damon with the FUBU?
You Damon, though.
Yeah.
I think you would be Damon. Oh, I know exactly who we are. Yo, I've been watching this shit.
I know who
I've
Reggie
been
is.
watching this
You know
shit.
who Reggie is.
Lori.
Yes, yes.
Yo,
This is
Lori.
Lori.
I haven't tuned in
love
mad.
her.
Wait, why?
Lori,
I know
because
Lori.
she's just mad nice. When she be
Lori's
dubbing
so
niggas,
sweet, and
she
she
be
be
dubbing
dubbing
niggas
Shut
with
the
love.
Paula Abdul.
Yo.
Wait, what?
Thinking of American.
No, I'm saying, is she like the Paula Abdul?
Yes,
I like her.
I would say so.
I don't
would
mind.
say-
I don't
yeah.
mind. Who cares?
I think
She's fire.
you would be Lori.
She's Lori.
Do you know who you are?
Who am I?
I know
You're gonna be a
exactly.
dick.
No, I'm not. No,
Oh,
I'm
no,
not.
I'm Mark Cuban.
No.
Who you want to be, Mr. Wonderful?
No.
He wanted to be Mark Cuban so bad.
No, I was like, no, it's mine.
He not Mark Cuban. I want to own the
am I?
Mavericks.
You're Robert.
Who's
Rob. Rob. He sits at the end.
At the far
He's
end?
always smiling.
He's a nice
happy.
guy.
I
I
love
love him.
skates. When they bring the fucking inventions, he can't wait to taste the shit.
I like, right. He's
that's
always
cool.
getting up and trying to shit.
Yes.
I like Robert.
I
I'll
think
take
you would be
Robert.
Rob.
I'll
I
take
think you
Robert.
would be Rob.
I'll take Robert.
Yeah,
All right, I'll take Robert.
I think you would be Rob.
You are Damon.
Easily.
You Damon John.
Easily.
He only fuck with shit that he like. He be like, oh, no, I don't like that. I don't know nothing about
No,
that.
that's SaVon.
SaVon's Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yo, Reggie be knowing me.
SaVon is Mr. Wonderful. He's a
Alex
dick.
is mad open-minded.
Thank you,
Hold on.
Reg.
Yo, there's mad conversations right now.
SaVon is Mr. Wonderful. He's a dick.
that's-
Let me tell you why.
Hey.
Because you want royalty percentages of everything. You want.
That's you.
That's me.
Dev, come on.
Nah, that's funny. That's funny.
You fuck out of here.
That's mad funny.
Nah, I'm Mr. Wonderful.
But I could see that because SaVon be having like he has like the vision. He could see something right now and predict how it's gonna be in like a few years. So SaVon has always been good at that.
Okay.
So I follow your shark dreams. I co-sign.
Thank
Yes,
you.
of
I
course.
think I want to sit on that couch.
To dream to want to be a shark is fucking insane.
That is so SaVon.
Bro,
though.
do you know what these niggas be doing? Bro, somebody will come in, Rob, you actually. Somebody came in. He said, you know, I don't really know what your product is, but I like you. I'm going to invest $50,000, and
Wait,
I
you
just
think
want
Dev would
10%.
do that or Alex?
What the fuck?
I would do that.
That sounds like SaVon.
I did. Cause didn't I tell you that? You invest in people, not businesses.
Bro, how like think
Invest
about
in
that.
people.
Think about being able to just fund somebody's dreams
Yeah.
because you have so much money
Yeah.
where you don't even feel it.
That's a fact.
Like that's their money. They play with their money on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know we could accomplish that without being a billionaire. Like, for instance, something I always wanted to do was I think Young Dolph was doing it, where he was in his community giving out $20,000 loans to people. And I could be so wrong. I hope it's true. But he was giving out $20,000 loans to people in the community to build businesses. And I was like, holy shit, that's a dope way to like incubate like progress in the neighborhood. Like
Come the bank.
Right. Like if I go to a certain spot and be like, yo, what you call it good at? Yo, so and so is the one with the sneaks, he know everything. Give that kid $20,000, have him start a business, and then you know what I mean? And that's a part of the community. Now we start to get $20,000 to start a business is so life-changing for people. I think people don't realize that.
No,
but like 20 grand, an investment of 20 grand could really start something. Like,
Yeah.
10 grand, 5 grand.
Yeah.
Though, like that.
Devvon said no, brokey.
You broke.
You just paused. Yo, so
He's like, okay,
SaVon
that's
said,
yo, we run that tape back and show my pause. I said,
that's cute. Yeah,
Wait, Reg, she said 5, 10.
He said, I can't do nothing with 10.
He said, I can't do nothing with 10. He looked
1,000
over like
changed
the
my life.
poverty.
yeah, $1,000 changed my life.
That's what I'm saying. So,
But that was 2010. Inflation is real. I need 20 now, nigga.
How do we get on Shark Tank and pitch our product? Need to
I'm
know
not go-
media.
I would just
what's
send
our
Alex
product?
up there. I'm sending Alex up
It's
there.
an amazing
I'll
show.
trauma.
They'll embarrass us.
No,
No, they won't.
They
No.
would ask our earnings to date. All of this is numbers. That's all you got to do. What is your earnings to date?
They're gonna say, and what are your YouTube numbers? And you go,
Yeah.
and they're gonna like, I'm out.
What?
I don't know.
No, in total, it'll be like we have 4 million
No.
minutes watched, which is true. We'll show you the
fact.
screenshot.
That's a fact.
The fuck?
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
No,
I got you.
No, because they be trying to make the Sharks jealous when they all say no. He'd be like, you sure? I got this other guy. They'd be like, okay, sure.
Oh, they gonna. I'm not doing that with y'all. They gonna fucking annihilate us.
kill
Nigga.
it.
4 million minutes watched. They gonna
Yes.
like, what does that mean?
Yo,
It
you know-
means 4 million minutes watched. So I'm not gonna pull 100
grand out.
Okay.
Nah, for real.
I'm not.
I think honestly, and I think we would kill it too. I think our presentation would be so
smoke it.
fucking.
It would be-
You know how we do at the top of the pods, where we all kind of take turns just talking.
Yes.
Like in uniform.
Yes.
I think if we did a presentation like that, like and just spoke on cue, we would wow them, bro. We
amazing.
would wow them.
It would
I
be the
just
worst
believe
day
in
of
us
my
a little
life.
too much.
Wait, what?
I just believe in us a little too much.
So we just
I
wanna.
feel like we could take over the world.
So we showed them the Arby's, like what happened with Arby's. Like, look what we did.
Absolutely.
that
Absolutely.
is potential. Like that is.
They're gonna be like, oh, that's what you did with that company? Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
That's
I see
cute.
You. I see you.
Yo, when they be saying, when somebody say they made $1 million in a year, they be like, oh, damn, like, okay, nothing.
invest in us.
Oh, okay.
That's why you have to put in the verse, right?
million.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you looked at that $20,000 I just said.
No,
Hey,
I did not look at the
10 I said
20,000 like that.
10,000 would change my life.
No, I
you
didn't.
said, nigga,
Throw
wait,
up.
huh? That's my overhead for the
I
month.
said 20.
Nah, boy.
That's what I got. That's my bills.
20,000. I got bills. Let me tell you,
Nah.
20,000 is a good starter investment
Yeah.
in anything, a lot of things.
If
Not
anybody
So
wants to
is
invest in
5.
us, let us know.
So it's 5,000.
5 is tough.
It's not.
Yo. Nah, he's a
See?
Republican.
See?
No, it's true.
You're gonna come back. It's 5,000. You're gonna need to re-up. I'm telling you. I don't know what you're doing.
the business.
Go need a, yeah.
What
if it-
business you start? Oh, the great
Water
conversation.
bottles.
What? Huh?
Hey.
You see the Atlanta boys? They sell water at the side of the street. Give me $5K for that. I go get a couple Ks. I'm
Yeah, that's a business. Can I tell you, I've done the math on that? And I was
Yeah,
like, these niggas, you know who making money? The mangoes. The people selling the mangoes, they making bread
Yeah.
on the
that's,
low.
That's a $5K business right there. Need to know gems. Hello.
Yo, if we got 5,000 on this podcast alone, if somebody said, "Yo, we're gonna give y'all $5,000," do you know what the fuck it would look like?
SaVon.
What?
5,000.
Make it sound richer than that. Fuck out of here.
Bro.
Wait, okay, what will we do with it?
Yeah, word. He
What
made
we
it
got
sound
right now? Nah, bro. I'm keeping it real with the
He said we
people.
gonna twerk for 5K.
I'm keeping it real with the. Yes,
I mean, shit.
I will shake my
Why not?
ass for $5,000.
No,
on
explain.
Shark Tank.
Explain.
nigga.
Explain.
I'm gonna give. What do you mean?
What
So
will
we-
we do if I?
Our budget, our production budget will increase, right? One of the things
Okay.
we talk about in our meetings is pushing social media,
Right.
increasing the budget, increasing more content.
Okay.
We're operating this
I'll give you that.
podcast,
Okay.
and whatever success people deem it to have, this podcast is operating
Yes.
on a budget right now.
That's true.
Correct?
Okay.
Right.
Just like any other business, right? So imagine if you poured money into it,
Right.
what you could do.
Okay.
Yo,
SaVon
no,
said he
just-
gonna-
No, yeah,
I
he
ain't- I'm
said
not even
I'm
gonna
gonna
say that
shake my
shit.
ass for 5K.
Nigga, I'm talking to you, Mark
You
Cuban.
said that. You
Yo.
just said. Nobody else said that. You said that. Like,
I think
that's a
SaVon,
gem. That's
I
a
want you
gem.
to shake it for at least 50 bands, bro.
Nah, bro.
SaVon
I'm a
would
cheat
definitely
Who
have an
wouldn't?
OnlyFans if he was a woman. I
Facts.
know you would.
Facts.
You would have an
It's
OnlyFans.
an easy flip.
See? See?
All you gotta do is flip your body.
If you get 100 people
Hey,
Talk
for
about it.
$20 for $19.99 a month,
Talk about it.
your rent paid.
That's true.
And if I was blessed with ass and titties or a
Right.
budget to go get ass and titties,
Right.
why wouldn't I use the gifts that God gave me?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You stumbled onto something because I just want to say, ladies, I don't know how you do it. If I was in school right now, I'd be stripping.
same.
It
Trust
is.
me, I've thought about it.
That's what I'm saying.
But once somebody sees me up there, I don't know. I want to go. I would strip someplace. Yo, imagine walking into a strip club and you didn't know you would see me?
I would
How
be-
scarring would
I
that be?
would be scarred for life.
Reggie?
Reggie. And you know your name? What's your stripper name?
Nachos.
It's gonna be fucked up.
Nachos.
Little Nacho.
Little Nacho.
Little Nacho. Gonna be like, damn, she's spicy.
I would do it if no one found out. I would absolutely strip.
That's
like I would
fucking-
love
That's
to
why
strip.
a lot
But
of-
I just don't want, like, you know.
Drake
No,
rapped
I
about
get you.
those girls, you know, going away to school.
And stripping?
And stripping,
That's
yeah.
a real thing.
That's
College
a
girls,
real
a lot of girls in
I
college
see
did that.
on TikTok, strippers like make like little vlogs or like show how much they made. Like I'm
love
like
that. You be
I
hating.
wish I could do that. I don't hate because I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. I wish I would. That was me, but no, I'm trying to fucking.
I'd be fucking
I'm not gonna
stripping.
lie, like if I walked in the club and I saw Reggie stripping, like you would leave that club with no singles because I can't even imagine throwing
Nigga.
ones at a
Bro,
homie.
you know what I
At
do,
a
Reggie?
homie, I can't
Reggie.
even do that.
Reggie.
Stop doing that. I'm a little offended. You think I wouldn't make any money as a stripper?
From me,
No.
From me,
Oh,
I
from
Reggie,
you guys?
what I'm saying
Okay.
is, if I saw you stripping, I would dead turn into Kevin Costner from The Bodyguard and lift you off the pole and say,
You don't have to live like this. You don't have to live
You
like
don't
this.
have to do this.
That's me at every stripper.
No, I said I would.
Why do we do that? Nah, cause she start looking at you.
You don't have to do this, baby.
Yo,
Come
she
here.
do one move.
Every
mad
man,
beautiful.
every man on earth has seen a stripper and say, "Yo, why she here?"
You know what you do? You start calculating the money in your bank account. Like, yo, if I had to,
I just take her. I get her
if
out
I
of here.
had to support her, like, how would this look?
And I'm not saying it's wrong to be there. You good? You
No,
provide for
every
your
time
family.
I
I get
see
it.
a talented
That's
stripper
not
up there
funny.
doing her thing, I'm just so happy for her. Like she's
Yeah.
mad, like she's making so
Free.
much money. She looks amazing. Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
for sure.
Yeah.
I had a stripper tell me she had a son my age. And I didn't like that.
Whoa.
I was she was, you know, I was paying, I was
You was at
21.
the nursing home, nigga.
Yo, say
That was good. That was good.
Vaughn.
That was good. That was good.
Even if she had her son mad young, she would have.
I was 21.
She was probably like what, like 30
Oh, it was a
something?
while
No.
ago. Okay.
No, she had to be like 40s, probably in her 40s or 50s.
I respect
She
it.
put
She's
that
doing what she
50-year-old
has to
pussy
do.
on you, laid on you.
Who, her?
You let her lay on you?
The old lady?
Yeah.
I will. Older woman?
Yeah.
You nuts? Fuck yes.
same.
You niggas is all right. Keep
Out of
messing
your
with them
mouth.
young ones.
So how'd that conversation end?
It ended in a little dance. But
Ooh.
I will say this: I don't really like to go to strip clubs. Like that's not my thing. Like I don't really like forced intimacy. I don't
like
know.
forced
Can we do
intimacy.
that?
I don't like
As
forced
a-
intimacy.
like,
But
as a team?
that's not like intimacy though. Like you're just watching them like
Your
shake ass.
Dick gets hard, but
Okay.
I
never
mean,
mind. Yeah, let me not speak. I don't have a dick, so I wouldn't.
you're rubbing on my dick, so it's just it's a little forced. I just don't like it. It's just it's too transactional and too upfront for me.
Oh.
It's
it's too
cool.
transactional,
Do your
yeah.
thing. I'm just saying for me, it's just like
For you, yeah,
here's
yeah.
50.
Here's what they like
Make it
dance.
hard.
Yeah.
You want them
Come
to
on,
like
baby.
love you for you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I know,
I kind
I
of
know.
don't care sometimes. You know. Kind of don't care. You don't have to love
That
me
was
for me.
sad.
Just
Alex, how are you
know.
in the strip club? I'm
Huh?
interested.
Nah, man, I don't really frequent those places, man. I like to keep my money.
Okay.
Cause
you like to keep your money.
I'm not mad at
I
that.
like to
There's a
keep-
girl right now. She's saying,
We
"Fuck that nigga,
we
fuck
did go
boy."
to the strip club.
Oh
together.
shit, who's in there?
You remember we went?
Y'all was in the strip
Who's
club?
wildin'?
Yeah, we went
What
together.
strip club y'all went to?
No invite.
Starlet.
Wow.
Why I'm whispering?
We went to Starlet.
It was Starlet?
Starlets, yeah.
Oh, you had money?
When was this?
I think we blew.
I ain't leave with it.
How much you blew? How much you blew? How much you tossed?
We blew our whole need to know budget.
That ass. We couldn't pay.
Yo, we kept going back to
Yo.
the ATM.
Yo.
I went to the ATM like 11 times
Yo,
in the
mad
night.
times. I went a few
Oh
times.
shit.
So at least we know it was less than
Yo, I need
5K.
facts.
You see where I don't go? You see where I don't go?
And you know the ATM fee in the strip club is buku
that
dollar.
shit say $50
to take out 20.
to take out 20. Like,
But
what
strip
the
club,
fuck?
we can go to strip. Honestly, a lot of people go to strip clubs and have meetings because the food is always really good in strip clubs.
But you want
The
to know what it
wings.
is though? It's like, see, the strip club is like, if you're not constantly throwing money, you gonna feel like a bum.
Yo.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
You know what you gotta
that's what
do?
get me tight.
You know what you got to do?
Yeah,
When they come
yeah.
over, you
Yeah,
just
but
got,
I feel like a bum telling her no.
Don't-
Like, what the fuck, nigga? What you in for?
they might curse you out, but you just be like, no, I'm
Yeah,
good,
I
I'm
am.
good, babe. When she said, oh, you got yada yada, my boy, he tried to pull a fast one. She called him crazy new age strippers. He said,
Got Instagram.
he said, I ain't got no money. She said, I got Cash App. I said, oh shit.
No,
they
got-
using Cash
bro,
App
they got
now?
that thing on the heel.
Yeah.
They got it on their heel. So
Yes.
they put
QR
the
code?
heel, they put the QR code on your shoulder.
Yeah.
They put the heel on your
Bam.
shoulder.
Right.
That ass while they
That's
doing the
fire.
split. And
Strip
I
club.
was like,
That's fine.
Cash App her.
We should
That's
go to more.
crazy.
That's
I
fine.
seen that. I seen that.
Where's
I think
the
we should
love?
do that. I think we should, like, as a team, just go to the strip club and just see how everybody operates. Like, I felt like, I don't know what it was, and maybe it's a little self-centered, but I felt like everybody was on me and Alex that night.
Yeah?
I did.
Were you
That
throwing
is
money?
a little self-centered.
But it was a slow night, though. I think we was the only niggas in the club. I think we was the only guys in the club
Can I
that
say
night.
something about you?
Nah,
strip
because they
club?
kept coming back. Like
They did,
like, damn.
Can I say something?
I gotta go get more. Like, you gotta relax.
Can I tell you why strip club niggas are delusional sometimes? I said a little ER in there. I'm sorry. Maybe might want to strike that. Why y'all a little delusional? Because y'all be like, yo, I'm the man in the strip club. I'm like, are you throwing money?
But we
It's that simple.
Also, that's their job. Like,
No.
I've seen some people that I'm like, there's a lot of women around him, and it's the money.
Yo,
You throw money, the women are gonna come.
But strippers do their job absurdly well.
yeah.
It's absurdly well.
They got clients.
Like, no, I know, but they real good. Like, they like you really forget.
He's
Like,
having flashbacks
no, she's
right
getting paid to make you laugh. She's getting paid to smile. Like, no, it's impressive.
Yes.
It should be highlighted.
I would love
should
love
be
to go because strippers, they love women. Like they love like women. They like
They
just like
do be
dancing with
loving y'all.
us.
Yes.
Like I'll
That's why I
take
be
my
going
friend's
with
money
y'all.
and they'll be
gotta
like,
go with
Reggie,
y'all.
you throw it because they like
facts.
you more.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It's true.
No, these two would be crazy.
Who?
You and that one. I ain't gonna say no names. But
In the
that
strip club?
one in the
Let's
club.
go.
I'd give y'all
Reggie,
fucking,
my
I'd give
friend.
y'all like
Oh my
I'd give y'all money and go.
It's fun. Strippers love
Just
girls.
do it.
Yeah.
I'll just go and do it. You're right. I'll give you. I'm like, go throw it. And they become like, oh, shit. I'm really funny in the strip club. I'll be like, yo, I'm good. Please, like, don't dance up on me. I'm sorry. Please.
But why you
don't.
don't
why
want
are
to
you
dance?
there?
Why you don't want to dance with
Because I just don't. I don't know. Something about it. It's just not genuine to me. From where I appreciate intimacy, like in that vibe. And I know that sounds like this
Devvon wanna
R&B
buy
ass
out of
nigga,
there.
He's
but
so
nah.
pure. I love
but-
it. That
It's
sounds
not
like
even
something.
that.
That sounds like something I would say. Like,
Okay, all right. So we relate in the strip club. We're the same nigga in the strip club, bet right? I don't know. It's just I don't want to.
Because you start thinking like, wait, do you be this nice to every dude?
She is, but I
And
know
she
that.
is.
I'm like, you're nice to everybody.
And
I
she
get it.
is.
Like,
it's not
all
real.
good.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not real.
This be Dev in the club.
Oh my
This
god,
be
this
him
is
right
not
here.
my
This be
song.
Dev in the club.
Staring at shorty.
Listen to this synth. You hear this
Yeah.
synth?
You hear the synth? He
This
be
how you
mad.
be feeling, right?
That's nasty.
Look.
That's my shit though. But no, I wasn't old enough to go to the strip club when this came out. I just
How I
like to
be.
be clear to you niggas.
What this nigga
I'm
singing
not
at?
going front.
Got
I
the
can't even stand up in the strip club. I gotta sit down.
I feel like
There's too many
you the
bitches
type.
on it.
Too much shit going
But
on.
a few drinks though, I feel like you know what it is. I see the good in everybody.
Same.
Me
You know what I'm
too.
saying? Like
I try to.
I see the beauty in you that you don't even see.
That's true. Okay.
And so it's like, damn, like we
Okay.
don't got to do this right now. We don't got to do this right here. But if you would like, you could have my business card, and I could get you on your feet.
You are nasty. You
Swing by later.
You pull out the latex business card.
Visa
huh?
debit.
That's what you
doing?
do?
What are you doing?
Well, the day that we went, no.
Y'all really bust open the NTK budget for that?
I think we did.
Y'all
I think,
busted-
I
What
think-
was this?
you know what it
What
was?
was
I ain't gonna lie. I think
Don't tell
he-
nobody, though.
I think if I recall correct, and
Don't
you
tell
let me
nobody.
know. So
Huh?
this is when I was living in Long Island.
Okay.
And so obviously Alex, he's in Long Island. So
Yeah.
I think we went back. We went back to the train station together, right?
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we went back to the train station together, and we was in a car. We took the Uber, so we just blew the whole budget that day. Yeah, I took the Uber from
Got some
running
lunch.
McDonald's to like we had a really good month apparently, and I think if I recall correctly, I think that was when I realized that
We had a problem.
yeah. Yeah. I think I started apologizing to Alex. He just said, "I know, man."
I know, bro.
I was like,
Wait,
yo,
why you guys felt like
nah.
you spent too much money, or
because
just
you gotta
just the
understand.
feeling?
Put
like
in
what?
the business debit.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's-
nasty.
Oh wait, I thought you guys were like making a little jokey joke.
No,
like, I
No,
thought-
they're dead ass. Reggie.
Oh, they blew the need to know
They-
budget. I thought you guys were making a joke.
No,
like, no.
they misappropriated fucking funds.
And who did that?
Was
that
this
was a business expense.
within the last year?
We had a
That was
meeting.
a business
No,
expense.
Okay.
This is pre-us.
Oh, pre us, so I don't really care.
Yeah, that was a business expense.
Yeah, it is before y'all.
As long as they're not fucking with our budget now. No. It's okay.
Look, we
fine.
have, we
Part
have
of it.
management here.
We all have our
right, she
vices.
oversees things. Got it.
She's like, oh.
If you see starlets or love or lust on any fucking statement,
Nah, we good. We good. We good.
That is fucking insane.
But I would love to do that.
But strip club, that's good. I'm glad you guys had an outing though. That's fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we could definitely go. Strip club food is usually really good. We can go to the strip club and have food. It's really good.
How would you guys feel about you're about to get married and either your wifey had a bachelorette party at the strip club? I'm sorry, I know this is asked like a million times, but I like talking about
It's really not a lot.
I feel like it's a
That's fire.
topic that people always talk about, like, would I care, would I not
I
care?
hope she gets some dick.
Wait, what? Wait, what'd you say?
Yo, you want to be in an open relationship so bad.
No, I don't.
You can say that, Will.
No, all right. See, y'all just don't want
Find
to
your
be. Y'all
Jada.
just don't want to be real with yourselves. Look,
You don't
if
hope
you
your
finna
wife
be with
gets
me
dick.
for 50 years, man, all right, I'm gonna say the shit y'all want to say, but y'all don't want to say.
Wait,
That's
Alex
always
said-
my job
wait,
in
he
life.
said-
I'm so comfortable with it now.
You said your soon-to-be wife could have some dick?
Yes,
He said he hopes
I hope you do.
she gets dick.
If you finna be with me for 50 years, man, go ahead,
One
rub
last
one out.
chance?
What is he talking about?
What happened?
Why
What?
you give your wife away?
I'm not giving her away. She's not my wife
The
yet.
day before the wedding?
She not my wife yet.
That sounds like a me take.
I don't own Shorty.
But I don't own it like that.
Okay, but like not fucking a man.
Not fucking a man.
Doesn't mean that you own me.
I bet.
It's
But if she
respect.
wanted to get one off because for the next 50 years she about to get one sausage, go ahead.
I respect it. I respect Alex.
so
I respect
You
it. This is
change-
how
I change a lot.
this is how he feels
I
about it.
grew
Like I
up.
respect it.
Don't
Not
pick
me,
up.
but like I respect Alex's
See,
take.
I respect his take with the nuance of when I always say if you cheat on me, just don't let me know. But Jesus.
But this isn't
Nah,
cheating though,
go
because he
crazy.
knows that
That's
she's
cheating.
having.
That
We're
is
engaged.
cheating.
No, but it's
What the
not.
fuck?
Hold on,
Y'all
hold on.
really want to hear my?
Hold on, it's
my-
not. It's
all right,
not
let me shut
cheating
up.
on Alex's standards. Though. Like he's like, okay, have one
Okay,
let me
night.
shut
Like
up.
you're allowed to do. Like
On
do
paper,
it.
we still single.
Oh,
Okay, that's not a good excuse.
wait. What?
In that moment, just in that, no, Dev, just in that moment,
Hold on.
just in that moment.
Because I got women and men saying this, so I like this. Hold on, let's stay here. No. Hold on, let's stay here.
Open it
So
up.
if it's not on paper, I'm single?
for that night.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
That's
Wait, hold on.
No,
hold on.
just because
What
there's
is
no paper
happening?
doesn't mean I'm single.
Let me
I'm
see
in a
if you-
relationship.
There we go.
Like,
Be
why
careful.
are we doing this?
Yo,
Like,
yo.
Because you give a nigga
It's the same thing, bro. I think about it like this, bro. If her,
Take a
alright,
yard.
hold on now. Make sure the wedding is tomorrow. Don't give Shorty a month of just fucking. You gotta plan shit strategic.
Let me take these notes, bro.
You know what I'm
if Alex is okay with her taking that one night to herself and doing that's fine.
But you don't
That's
give her
him.
3 weeks to prepare.
So
That's
you would,
him.
so
Would
would
you
you
say,
tell,
yo, I'm going?
That is Alex.
would you tell wifey that?
Would I tell wifey if I?
Would you tell wifey,
If I did
hey,
that?
tonight the world is full of dicks and one of them
this
are
is my
yours?
thing, yo. The world is yours. If you get into something and it happens, all love. You know what I'm saying? I understand because you about to get this sauces for the next 60. Word. Yo, that is where I am in life now. That's
Yo,
where I
and
am.
for people not watching,
That's
Alex
where I
has
am.
the straightest face right
I'm
now.
so there right now. Like,
So you know my ideology.
Go.
I'm with you.
but
I'm just not saying it out loud
You
like
just
that.
said it. You just said it.
I know,
Yo.
but not like that.
Yo.
He's saying it
because
though.
think about it, right? You
Just
out
say
with
it,
your
though.
friends that night, and y'all are taking it as the last night. Oh my God, you're single. You might as well really act that way instead of trying to imagine what it could have been like.
No, but just being single, that's not like
If I might get into
what I have to do with my last night being single though.
Well, if
Like I
that's
don't have
what
to go fuck someone and be like,
No.
oh my God, my last chance. Like
But if that's what was
That's what I'm saying.
But
like,
if that's what's on her mind,
I've been listening,
okay,
right? I've
yes,
been listening.
that's why I respect
Then
it.
if that's on her
If
mind
that's what
that
she
night,
wants to do, and you're okay with it,
You know,
fine.
Shorty that got them friends that like to fuck now, and you know the bachelorette party could be a little spicy. If I know you with them friends, okay, something might happen. Gotta be ready.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not having a bachelor party.
Yeah, I'm not adamant on one, but
it
if she
doesn't
wanted
have
to
to
have
be
one,
strip club as you
You
guys
right.
can just go
You
like
right.
on a yacht, like have fun together. Like
You're right. I'm not
Yeah.
doing it.
Why? You don't want to do it?
Nope.
You don't trust
Too
yourself?
cliche?
You don't trust yourself?
No, I trust myself.
Do you
I
just
just
not
don't
feel the
wanna
need to do it?
I don't feel the need to do it.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, some people
I
don't feel
always
the
said
need
that.
to have
I
like
never
bridal
felt
parties.
the need. Yeah, I never felt the need to have a bachelor party. I never.
I think it'll be fun.
Going back to your
I
point.
know it'll be fun.
Going back to Alex. Because I was listening while y'all was going back and forth. I'm trying to like process everything y'all are saying.
Okay,
Like
sorry.
I'm trying to get on the same page as this nigga. Like see, this is what you got to do, Alex. Sometimes you got to take him and then pause,
Extract
just go
it.
a little deeper. Yeah, just go beneath
No,
the surface.
I just everything that Alex is saying,
deadass.
it's not, just because I wouldn't do it.
I'm
I
deadass.
respect what Alex is saying. I'm like, if that's how you want to do it,
Yeah.
by all
Because
means,
Yeah.
like,
I'm
who-
focusing
yeah.
on the words.
It's a mental-
right?
What word?
He said, "I hope."
I hope.
You hope
I
your
hope
woman is getting blasted.
if that's on her mind for that night, absolutely. Absolutely. Because
I can't
SaVon, can I
say
stop that
that.
thought?
So now,
Can I stop that urge?
so now a week later she got that
Get it
same.
off and then remembers me.
A week later y'all get married. She got that same urge.
Ultimatum
What did she
changed
do?
me.
What did she do?
A week later, she has that same urge.
A month later, she got that same urge. Damn, it's great. Honeymoon stage is over.
Now I'm angry. Now I'm angry because
You committed.
we committed.
You committed up to like.
But you're not listening to what I'm saying, right? When we got married, now it's legal. It's official tissue on paper. We are spouses.
Since when do you get boxed in to
I never
anything?
do. But
so now that it's on paper.
But I can't say I'm learning. I can't project how I feel on other people. I'm learning it. I'm learning.
Guys.
I
I don't
hear
know. That was
you.
funny. I'm sorry.
I'm learning, SaVon.
I'm so proud.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
learning.
say,
You know what I'm saying?
hey man, tonight's your night. I'm just, I
Oh, you
feel
don't want to put it in her head.
Y'all
Nah,
niggas-
you gotta
I don't want to
in
even
her
put it
head.
in your head. But
But
I
if y'all
have
really
said,
them niggas, y'all
but
would
I
say
say,
it. Y'all not them niggas then.
I'm
but
not
I'm the
that
type-
nigga. I'm not
to
that
say,
guy.
don't disrespect me. Don't let me find no fuck shit out.
Sure.
And keep that shit to yourself.
Okay.
I don't. If you feel bad about it, keep that shit to yourself because I don't want you to ruin my fucking day and everything that I got going on. So that's where I stand. But to physically say, hey,
Go
tonight
ahead, like-
you can go and yada yada.
First off,
I'm not
That's
that.
not-
I'm
you know
not
your
that
spouse.
strong.
You know your spouse. That's
very
another
much
thing.
so. And you know if your
And
spouse
it's-
would fuck.
That's what I'm saying,
You
bro.
know.
It's more like a mental thing.
You
All right,
know.
think about it like this.
Who are
You're
y'all
gonna
dating?
be just Pete, bro. You're gonna be with this person
Adults.
for the next however many years, right?
Right.
Do you really want to kick off the relationship with control?
But that's
It's
not.
not
That's not-
control.
you gaslighting.
That's not control.
It can be
I'm
viewed
not
that way.
going
All
with
right,
that.
let me be more
It's a
specific.
commitment.
Okay, let me be more specific, bro. If this is what she wants to do, SaVon,
Okay.
and I say, well, I just wouldn't like that.
I
Me
want-
personally, that's control to me because that's something you want to do before we get married.
Before you get married, you gotta get engaged.
Sure.
When you get engaged, you make that commitment to say, hey, these are the plans
And
up
the
until
rules
we lock
about-
it in.
right.
This is where we are. This is our covenant, right?
Sure.
So if you are saying, hey, I'm okay with that with the night before she gets married, right? But you're not okay with it any other time,
Because we committed already on paper.
right?
Yeah.
But any other time, you're not cool with it. But the day before, it's inconsistent in what you're saying. It's
I
inconsistent
don't
in
think
your
so.
messaging.
I think the way you're viewing it, the way I view it, and it's just I. Not
So it's a
SaVon.
pass. It's a pass.
It's
'cause
a
it's
whole
not
we're
about
not
control.
married
It's a whole
yet.
pass.
We're not married yet.
yeah,
I don't think it's a pass. Oh, in the relationship?
Absolutely.
See,
Because
but
Sure.
that's my thing.
I just don't think it's that deep. I
That's
think we
my
really
thing.
make everything so deep.
What I think was getting confusing because it's like, yo, so you're saying that when
I'm him.
since we're not married, you're technically single, which
Yeah.
is to me, it's like, I don't think that's how that works,
And I understand that.
and I don't think a lot of people would,
and I
think
understand
that's
that.
how it would work.
See, Alex, I know I'm him. So please, like, I don't care who you have sex with.
you
like,
could be him and still want to have boundaries and respect
Yeah.
in your relationship.
but I'm not taking
But
that
for
from
him-
y'all. Thank you,
No,
Reggie.
for
I'm
him,
not
that's
taking that
not
from
that's
y'all.
not disrespectful.
That is not
like that's just not
disrespectful.
his like.
I
that's
don't
not
get
what he's
attacked
thinking, yeah.
by that shit. I'm
We're
him.
projecting
Like,
our
that-
standards onto
I'll
Alex
talk
right now.
to you in a
like,
few years.
I'll be the same. I'm even getting better. I'm growing into
So why
this.
not entertain open relationships in your next relationship?
See, an open relationship in terms of marriage or in terms of we're just
of
like
single
Dating.
of you saying, hey, we're exclusive now, whatever that means for you.
if that's what they want to do, sure. But normally I'm not like that. I'm just saying if it was one night and we gonna get married tomorrow, cool.
You know what? Technically, a lot of us have been in open relationships
bro.
where I'm just a fuck buddy
Yeah.
of someone.
Of someone else.
That's an open relationship.
It's a relationship. Yeah, not like a super.
Wow, we've all been
That's
in
what I'm
open
saying. We make
no,
relationships.
no,
everything-
no. I think that's just we're fuck buddies.
Now we
To
just
be in
fucking, my
yeah,
nigga.
no, to
But is
be
that
in
fucking?
an open relationship, you
like-
have to be like, hey,
but
we
that's
are
a
in an
relationship.
open relationship.
But we hang
But that's
out.
a
But
relationship.
people I've been fuck buddies with, I've hung out with. We have good time. We fuck.
Like, my
but we're
relationship-
not exclusive.
Right.
yeah,
my
but
relationship-
that's fuck buddies. Like
yeah.
being in an open relationship, you guys agree to be in a relationship, but have that freedom.
Right.
But if you don't establish that, that's just fuck buddies. That's different. It's different.
Even the word relationship, like the relationship I have with that person is just sex.
Okay.
But when I say don't catch feelings,
If
that
it's
is
my girlfriend, is different.
that is an open relationship.
No,
be
no.
honest.
If you're in an open
Feelings,
relationship,
bro.
you guys have feelings for each
SaVon
other.
tight. SaVon tight.
Yeah.
Yo, stop.
The
Yo,
shit y'all
everybody
I'm
stop
dead
fucking
serious, bro.
now.
I wouldn't care, bro.
We use condoms. Everybody just wear
Yeah,
condoms.
everybody use condoms though. Like,
Get tested.
that be the
Yes.
thing, bro. Like we be trying to like control situations, and it's like
I'm not trying to
not
control.
us, not us. That's just people.
I'm not trying to control. I want people to be people. I want people to stop lying to themselves
Yes,
about how they feel.
thank you.
That's why I have
Yeah,
how I
bro.
think is that way. People lie to
Yeah.
themselves about how they feel and what
Yeah.
they truly
just
want.
to try to
and-
appease us.
Sure.
Don't do that. If you want to fuck, and it ain't me that night, get your shit off, ma. We
I'm not
fucking for the
agreeing.
next 50 words.
But go ahead.
See, and that doesn't like bother him
At
Like,
all.
He's yeah.
I'm him.
Okay.
Yeah, but then
So who cares? Like,
it's good.
Alex is like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah, like it's cool. Even if he gives her 10 dick.
Okay.
cool.
Okay. I gotta let
And she call it in.
Go.
yeah, SaVon has been like
Because
quieter because I could tell he's gathering his
really
thoughts.
digesting
trying
this
to
shit.
process this shit. Like I'm really trying to process the fuck out of everything I just heard. And from what I did hear, so you know, I watch a lot and I consume a lot of content. Yeah. And, you know, I'm kind of fascinated with just how we as people, especially men in gender roles, like it's a real big thing. And obviously pronouns is new to me. I'm still learning pronouns, but I'm starting to understand and I'm starting to evolve. And one of the trends that I've read online and watched in videos, and I'm not putting this on you, I'm putting this on just a way of thinking, right?
Yeah.
We spoke about it on Patreon, right? And we made some jokes about it. If y'all want to check out that episode, please go subscribe to it. But we was talking about cucks.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, men normally look at other men as quote unquote cucks. You're a cuck because whatever, right? You allow your woman to go out and do what she wants to do, and you're okay with it, so you get deemed a cuck. And again, I'm not putting this on you.
Okay.
You know, it could be a little disrespectful, so I'm not putting that on you. I'm just
because that's a multiple thing. Yeah.
So I'm trying to walk through it, right? So this is why I'm quiet while y'all are talking, because I'm literally walking in my brain. I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at the reactions. I'm looking at your body language. I'm dead ass. Y'all are a case study for me while y'all are having this conversation. Because this shit is so outlandish a little bit in my head. So the evolution of how we think as people, specifically, I can't speak for women. I will never try to speak for women. As men, there was a time where what you just said, you would be ridiculed. You would be deemed soft, a beta. You know, there's a lot of things that come with that way of thinking. And maybe just how I was raised, I still have some of those feelings. Like, I can't imagine just being okay with somebody fucking my girl. And it's not a control thing.
No, you're projecting your own standards onto Alex right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's not just my own. I think it's a societal thing and a generational thing.
And how alphas and betas are viewed.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just about me, which is why I had to shut the fuck up, because I didn't want to make it about me. And I'm trying to just expound, like, all right, where am I fucking pulling from?
You want to know what it is, bro? I don't think it's an alpha beta thing. I think it's a confidence thing. Real shit. Like, I'm very, very confident.
That's very true too.
I'm very confident in myself.
I agree with you on the confidence.
I promise you it's a confidence.
Yeah,
because it's like, yo,
because he doesn't care if his woman fucks someone.
If you think the grass is greener on the side, go ahead.
I just don't want to know. You're gonna know.
He will be okay with knowing.
You're a sick fuck. I love you. I don't want to know. Don't tell me that shit. Don't tell me that.
But I can understand why someone wouldn't want to know.
I don't want to know.
It's just, you want to know what it is? I used to be in relationships where I thought as a man, I knew exactly what my girl and who she was.
That's right.
And that was all out of ego and control.
I don't know about control. I think
for me,
ego,
I gotta speak to me, bro.
Okay, respect.
It was
absolutely.
ego and control with me. I'm gonna be honest. It was just more like, well, why do I only view her as like one, like what, like, or the women it was? Why do I only view them and put them in this one box? And it's like, yo, bro, we're human beings. I have no ownership over no one. And it was vice versa, the way I was treated too. So just getting out of those relationships, I'm just, at this point in my life, I'm like, we can commit. And we can have our own boundaries, and we can say what we're okay with and what we're not okay with.
And all he's saying is, I would be okay with that, and that's
situation.
fine. That's why I respect people. I watch a lot of videos because I was very curious about the ideology between why people think open relationships are better for them. And that's why I respect people in open relationships. Me, I would never. But
I don't think I would either.
I always see like where they're coming from. I'm like, yo, you just don't want to put that specific boundary on them, and you're okay with that. Like that doesn't mean.
And I don't think it's coupled. Like I've never been in an open relationship. I don't see myself get into one. Would I be opposed to it? No, I'm not opposed to a lot of stuff nowadays.
So
but I just don't urge it. You know, I don't have a.
There's another part of me that I'm picking up from what you're saying, which is the human nature part of it, where it's like, yo, if she wanna fuck this guy, I'm not gonna stop her because I'm him. She's a woman. She's allowed to do what she want to do. I'm not trying to control. It's a human nature aspect of what you're saying too, which is like, all right, we're human. She's human. I'm human. If she had a few drinks that night, she want to celebrate. She with her girls, and she does this. I'm okay with it, right? There's a way to kind of preface it where, again, for me, I'm just trying to grasp the concept of that because you can't fuck my girl, like
my girl.
Like, no, see, and I'm
your man.
Yes,
and
no,
so
you're right.
I should not be fucking these bitches.
Those are the societal things that we place, bro.
So Here's what I'll say. And I'm pretty sure people are screaming at the fucking at their
Screen.
Yeah, we can
phones or
wrap this
screens.
combo up.
No, I'm saying no reason. I'm not saying you gotta wrap it up. But I think people are screaming at the screen, and I just want to say I totally understand. Every relationship is different. Every relationship has their own set of rules, and whatever you happen to establish with your partner from a rule standpoint is perfectly fine. If it works for you, it works for you. I just want to put that disclaimer there because I feel like we're trying to. I feel like it might come off as we're projecting like this is how it's supposed to be as far as everything's concerned. But deep down, I
don't
know
even
this.
think you guys are doing that.
Got
I
you.
think you guys are pulling.
I'm saying how I just want to make sure.
Yeah, but
that
I want
you
to
don't-
tell you, I
nobody
think
use
we're
it that
all
way.
just pulling from our
own experience,
Yeah.
and
That's
it's all
really all it
different.
be.
The way we love is all of us like have
Yeah.
different situations. You know what I mean? And I'm
Absolutely.
reading that for you. I'm just surprised at you because I never seen that side.
Oh, yeah.
With you, I was like, oh shit, all right,
Yeah.
you a freak too. Bet, what's up? High five. Bang. But yeah, I'm just like, it's just interesting to hear you changing like that, and you kind of coming into the mind because that's how, the same thing. That's how I came into that.
Because that's how I want to be loved as for me, bro. I don't want like some people think that when you get in a relationship, that is what you have to identify as, and you have to attach that other person's life onto you.
Yeah, no.
What they wear, what they drink, if they go out, if they should do this, what friend they're hanging with, and it's like, yo, people are always gonna do what they want to do.
They're their own person.
Yes.
If they
Like,
want to love you, they're their own person first, and you got to be your own person first. That's the only way this is gonna work.
And guess what?
And that's the most I learned
wanna
from my
keep
relationships,
you-
bro. No funny shit.
I want to keep you.
Yeah.
I don't want to change. I want to keep you because at the end of the day,
you.
I want you to come home. I said this before. I want you to come home and tell me about what you did and your experiences. I don't want to fucking be like, well, we do everything together. I know I'm
too many
with you
people like
24/7. Like it's just like we get lost in each other. And I always, I make sure
and
I say
that gets toxic.
It does.
That gets
I'm like,
toxic.
yo, don't get lost in this shit.
No.
You're your own. Think about you. I want you to think about you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm
I've been
gonna do
lost.
me,
I get it.
and don't get lost in this whole relationship
been
shit.
lost.
Like I do that all the time. Like don't get lost in this. I want you to have something to tell me at the end of the day.
Wait, but for me and SaVon, like our idea of commitment is full commitment. Our people, well, I don't want to speak for. Okay, for me, like my man is not doing that. Like he's not going to strip club for his bachelor, but he knows that. That's why.
Right.
That's
Which
why
I look
he's my
comfortable
man.
with.
That's why we're together.
Yes.
And that's why Alex
Yes.
will be together with the woman who will be with those. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's all different. Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to the strip club.
No funny shit.
Shout out to the strip club. Shout out to all my
but I
homegirls at the strip club.
support, I support
Yeah.
this. But for me, it's not happening.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm not doing it.
SaVon is sitting here like, whoa,
Do you
boy.
agree? Like it's just not gonna happen for us, SaVon. But let Alex have that
bro.
No, he
time.
absorbed. He absorbed. SaVon good.
How do you?
Bro,
Yeah,
SaVon
SaVon's
good.
like quiet.
She about to walk down the aisle, nigga. She just finished sucking dick. Like,
Yeah.
yo, baby,
No.
you may kiss the bride. Now
So
this
your
nigga,
woman
she got
won't do
dick
that.
breath. Like, what is we
You're
doing?
not gonna get
Yo,
married
not
to a
so.
woman.
imagine
She's gonna have
that.
a little crest in the morning. She's gonna have a little Colgate in the morning. And then that night, we're gonna go to Peru or something. Blow that back out. Word.
What? No.
See? And that's where I
happened?
disconnect.
No.
I said after
can't
we get married.
kiss
Hold on.
dick mouth
No.
on wedding day, blow her back out on
you
wedding
can.
night, and be cool that it's not your dick breath.
SaVon, your
I'm
woman
not
is not
mad.
gonna do that. You're not gonna marry a woman who will do that to you.
Okay.
I've never heard that sound come from his body
I just say okay.
ever.
Let's talk about the Migos. Let's talk about the Migos.
So
Let's
the
switch it up.
Migos, man.
A threesome that didn't work
Are
out.
they together?
Good one.
Oh, I don't believe
Good one.
who even said they're breaking up.
Well, there was a bunch of
Hey.
unfollows.
I know they had another single, just Quavo,
Unfollows
and
on Instagram.
Takeoff, and they unfollow each other. But that doesn't mean anything to me. I just want it to be confirmed. I don't know. I'm like, what? Who said that?
Alex, you're our insider for the Atlanta, so talk to me.
Okay, I would love to be
I
enlightened.
hope they're all happy.
They're broken
That's
up?
all I got.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right? When I first saw them announce, when I first saw that they announced that Offset had followed Takeoff and Quavo, I was like, yeah, I'm like, yo, probably just some rollout shit, probably just some music shit. I thought nothing of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
That's me right now.
But then a day went by, and then like because I be in my brain, I'm like, but what would they gain from it? Like that's what, I swear to you, that's what my brain goes with every single thing.
Like, what
Like,
was
but
that?
why?
But why? And then like my brain couldn't find reasons. I thought that was weird. And because I do these new music lists, I know a lot of the new music.
Right.
So of course I saw that Quavo and Takeoff was putting out a new record that week. Offset was also featured on someone else's record the same week. The Uncle and Neff record had came out with Quavo and Takeoff.
Okay.
And I thought that to be a little bit weird, but maybe not. Maybe that person's feature might just fuck around and come out that week.
Who were they featured on? Who was Offset featured
It
on?
was just a random artist. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even too sure of the artist. That's the funny part. It wasn't like a big artist.
Imagine it was like Kendrick or some shit.
Yo, so now fast
kidding.
forward to this week, and I saw that Offset is gonna be featured on a song with Moneybagg Yo.
Okay.
And I forget the other person. Before we leave, I'll make sure I'll name them. And I thought that was really interesting because I'm like, but y'all could just link up together and just do music. Like, since Offset, you're active. You put out a feature last week, the same week Quavo and Takeoff put out that.
Right.
I thought maybe you wouldn't be, active with music if that was to happen. This week, now you're gonna be featured on the Moneybagg Yo song with another big artist. I'm gonna find it. Can you find it for me in 2 seconds, bro? I'm sorry. So now, where I'm at right now, guys, I do feel like there's a little turmoil. I could be wrong. I don't know these dudes for nothing, but just using Alex brain. Just using Alex brain. Since they've released the record, there hasn't been anything clout chasey attached to it.
That's good. That's a good thing. I think.
Yeah.
So whenever I hear about, especially in particular hip hop groups breaking up, it always brings me to the Locks, right? Because the Locks have been together since the 90s.
Yeah.
They're not really blood family, but we look at them as a collective in a family.
Yeah.
And we've never had any of these kind of rumors. We never seen any of that tension. I'm sure they never always got along, but it's always remained behind closed doors, in house.
Yeah.
When you see them, they show up for each other. They love each other. It was on full display last year with the Dipset versus the Locks. Like just the chemistry alone, you could see the real brotherhood and camaraderie between all of them.
Right?
Right?
They are family, right?
And so I used to always say, I used to always say I would love to be in a situation that operates like the Migos, meaning Alex, you go do your thing. Dev, you go do your thing. Reggie, you go do your thing. I do my thing, and then we bring it back in the same pot, and it's a super group, and it's the biggest shit ever. But individually, we all are skilled and talented and do our own thing, right? So when I seen and heard about the breakup rumors, I was a little disappointed because they're family.
Right.
Unlike some of the other groups, they're like
For
legit.
life,
Quavo
real
also
life.
the first cousins.
Yeah.
Like
Like
they're the uncle to Takeoff. Yeah.
exactly. So like they're real life family. So for me, I thought it was a little weird and a little strange that they're playing these type of games. If it's true, we don't know it's true. Like Alex said, we don't know these guys. We don't know these people. We're speculating like everybody else. Slow news week. So we talking about these 3 niggas who ain't put a hit out in about 5 years.
See, there you go.
Nah, these niggas ain't making no heat, and we still
said
talking
the
about
Trains.
it.
They just put that one
They
out with
got
Jim
no
Jones.
heat,
They just said
nigga.
we said
Drop.
the Trains. They just put that record out.
I don't know
How'd
shit.
that go?
We said the Trains. With Jim Jones.
That song is
Yeah,
hard.
I heard that one.
Shout out to Jim Jones.
Who would have known the last Migos record we would have heard together would have been on the Jim Jones record?
Hard.
Who would have known?
Yeah.
Hard.
Shout out to
the
New York.
Trains.
I don't know. Yeah. I hope that everybody's happy.
Nah, I will say this though. I think it's a little bit serious because it just I could see Offset being in full family mode.
Okay.
Right? I could see him. Quavo doesn't have any kids. Takeoff does have one kid that he just had recently. I could just see how Offset has a lot going on. He's probably living away from the two. I think, I'm sure Cardi and him move around, but I'm sure they're finding places in Atlanta, New York.
Okay.
And I just feel like it would be hard for the 3 of them to kind of get back that shit they got going together. And I could totally see like Offset finding out some shit late because he been doing family man shit.
Okay.
And then probably felt a certain way when, again, we all speculating, but I do like to try to get into the shoes of this stuff because it's just easy to say, oh, just roll out. But it's just like, again, what would they gain from it? I was purposely waiting for something clout chasey to be attached from this since the song is dropped.
I think unfollowing each other is a little weird.
I think to answer the what would they gain from this, and I know it's so tired to just be like, oh, it's a publicity stunt, but like that's literally it. Like they knew this would stir up people, and yes, I understand that there wasn't like a clout chasey thing that happened right after that made it very obvious, but maybe this act in itself did get everybody talking, and that was just their goal.
Okay, but that could be true, but what's the promo? You know what I'm saying? Like
Maybe they have something coming months from now. Like
yeah, but even the song, you could tell like if it was something that was
like it's a little disrespectful. Like if
you
I'm
mean?
going through something with one of y'all on this couch at this podcast, right? And y'all drop some shit like imagine when I did the Will Smith podcast.
Oh, you mean when you did the Will Smith?
No, but imagine if there was actual turmoil behind the scenes.
Okay.
Imagine if we had real issues and we wasn't seeing eye to eye, and then y'all just popped up and was like, oh wait, this nigga really doing this? Like when I did that podcast, I didn't do it with any ill intention.
yeah,
It
we
was
weren't,
just
we
like-
weren't beefing.
Yeah,
before
it was
that.
no issue.
But what if the content was the turmoil? Quavo and Takeoff have really been hanging out, and they've been together?
It shouldn't be a problem.
See, I want to go back
Yeah,
to
they
how
have to
family.
break up
See,
because of that.
I don't even think they're
each other.
broken up. I'm gonna be honest. I just think they're having issues. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think we're all running in circles, and I think it always comes back to we don't know shit.
No,
Oh, yeah, we definitely don't.
We don't know. We have no idea.
But
Bro.
we got a pod to do.
Yeah, that's easy.
No,
That's
I'm potting. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm
yeah.
just saying we
We
don't
don't know. I get
know
it.
shit.
Yeah, we don't know
Like it could be from a range of money to
absolutely so many
fucking
factors.
family issues to just like it could be so many different things, bro, that my brain tells me is just like, are they gonna just is it gonna get figured out, or is this just the end? Like I don't know, and that's why it's hard for me to even like engage into it, because I'm just like, yo, bro, I really don't know.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And it's
I feel like
I can't.
I feel like Quavo. So I'll speak for me, right? I think Quavo and Takeoff are in a better place to put out music.
okay.
I think Quavo and Takeoff, let me just be very clear now. I think the space that they have been in, however many months since the last album they did together, I think the two of them are in a good space enough where they are ready to roll some music out now.
right.
Now, the Migos are a big group. To roll some shit out, it takes all three. It takes some dollars. It takes being outside. It takes shaking hands. It takes being in pictures. It takes being at this event, going to this event. I can totally see, again, I could be wrong. I can totally see Offset not being ready for that when he just welcomed a new baby and he got all the other kids that he got going on. He's a real family man. He's a married man.
Okay.
Takeoff and Quavo are not married. And again, there are marriages that have all different types of dynamics. All right. So I'm not saying that Offset wouldn't be able to put out an album because he's married. No. I just feel like it could be a point where Offset is at right now is hard. It could be difficult to try and roll out an album as a group and the shit that takes. I could see that. I could see it.
See, but this is my issue, man. Because we can sit here like and we can make
And I hope I'm wrong because I want new music.
Right. We
I
can
hope
sit
I'm
here
wrong.
and make up 1,000 scenarios, and at the same time, it's like when I think about street. You know what it comes from for me? It comes from my school of thought of like talking about street shit. Right. Where it's like I don't get involved in street shit. I don't like talking about street shit. I don't like, especially when I know it could be real beef and it's family. If it's somebody else is having issues in their family, I know in my head, I stay out of that. That ain't none of my fucking, talk, like first thing, because I don't want nobody in my business. If you see me unfollow such and such and stuff like that, then my first instinct is, yo, mind your business. Like that's where I go off rip.
Absolutely.
So I think even though they are in the public spectrum of where they are and stuff like that, there's something deep down inside of me that bothers me when there's a bunch of narratives that get created, because I would hate if someone did that to me.
No, I get it.
I would
get it.
hate it.
I
It would
totally
eat me
get it,
alive. Like, yo,
yeah.
fam, it's relax. Like, it ain't.
But at the same token, in this era, when you do unfollow someone,
it does mean something.
You do know what it means.
It's performative.
Even if it was performative or not.
Right.
Offset, when you followed that person, you should have known these blogs was going to talk about it.
Sure.
So you
I wouldn't
right,
have did
bro.
that. I would when that happened, I was like,
100%.
oh. You open the floodgates, because now it's real.
So to the
You
people that are
legitimized it.
speculating, just some things to think about to add to what Dev said. A lot could be going on. What I'm saying is, I could definitely see how there could be some turmoil when you have a new family, in the mix. That's all I'm concerned. And I hope I'm wrong. I want new music from them. I love the Migos. I love their last album.
I think they're gonna come back.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna get back. I think
hope.
whatever it is, I don't think it's because I
Eventually.
think if it was high five beef, it would be no way for them to not. For that not to be like circulating, or for us not to like see it. If it was real beef.
It's funny because one of the members in that group, from what I've heard, they did have like real life beef with another like popular rapper, and it never surfaced. So it is a way to kind of navigate. And you've been in the industry for a long time. If they don't want you to find out certain things, you won't find out. So I think this is something where it is performative, where it's like, oh, let me unfollow you.
Boom.
And you will know and you will see
You gave it to them.
Whereas other situations, they know how to navigate this thing. It's a big money, like Alex said, it's investments, it's brands,
It's a lot to put up,
egos, it's
yeah.
a lot. So I could see how it navigates. But real quick, I'm because we're running up on time.
Yeah.
And while y'all was talking, Alex had said something about Offset going through like real shit in real life, and it made me think about the tragic events that happened this past week, and it was fucked up because I woke up today, And I didn't know if I wanted to come in and do the podcast because that situation was so heavy on my heart. So heavy on my heart. After coming in last week talking about the Buffalo shootings.
Just came in, bro.
Yeah. Literally 7 days ago. And now this week having the shootings that happened in Texas, where I'll be completely honest, I haven't done the most research on it. I haven't read every single article. Like, I've seen what I've seen in passing because I'm on social media, but I don't have the desire to invest myself in it because it's so gut-wrenching. And all of these fucking tragic events are that. But I think when it comes to like children and when it comes to like schools and when it comes to, you know, kids or people who literally just have nothing to do with nothing, just got up about their day. You know, my thing, and the first time I ever thought this was with the Kobe Bryant situation, is like, you know, what are your last thoughts? What are you thinking about when you see things like that and you hear things like that and it's traumatic and it might be a little bit silly, but when I was younger, I used to walk to school.
Yeah.
And I remember it was like a pit bull. It was like a pretty big dog, and it was crossing the street. I used to I lived on a pretty busy street, and it tried to cross the street, and the dog got hit.
Okay.
And I remember seeing the dog get hit. It didn't just get hit and then like flew off or bounced off a car or anything.
Yeah.
It literally got ran over to where I saw the dog's ribs.
Wow.
You know, the
Oh.
tire
Damn.
ran over the dog's ribs.
Wow.
Right.
I
That's
heard
graphic.
the dog
Crack.
like squealing and crying, and
That's crazy.
I'm young. I can't do much. Like, I can't go into the street. I wanted to do something in that moment,
Right.
but I knew I couldn't. And that shit fucked with me for the whole day. And then when I turned 16, I started driving. And as I was driving, I remember, you know, they teach you if an animal's there, you keep going. Don't stop. You could cause an accident. Don't
Yeah,
swerve
you
off.
go through.
Whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And subconsciously, I remember the first time that I hit a squirrel while I was driving my car. And I remember looking back in the rearview mirror and just seeing it twitch, losing its life,
Okay.
right? Something as small as that, a dog and a squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
There you go.
Nah, I know, bro. I'm already knowing because everything has value, bro. Even the tiniest of animals. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough when you hear like kids that are very young ages. I don't even want to say the age. This really broke my heart, man. Like, this hit so close to home for me. SaVon, you all right, bro?
I got sisters.
Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
Mm.
My mother's a special needs educator. Every time I hear one of these things, bro, just drives you crazy, drives you insane. I'm gonna be honest with you, but to a bigger thing, which I feel like we should be speaking about, because we come in here every other week. Unfortunately, there's been over 200 mass shootings since the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
That's probably like more school days. I want you to really think about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's about an entire school year, or probably more from
Yeah.
summer school.
Yeah.
So, you know, with that being said, man, it's just like Senate, the government, when are y'all gonna do something? It is such a cop-out to say, and I'm not gonna say it's a cop-out, it's our right? It is your right to bear arms in this country, 100%. I understand where it is written. On the other side of that, there's a need for amendments. All right, there's such a need for an amendments because this country is insane. Isn't the definition of insanity doing something over and over again and expecting
the same results.
a different result,
different
right?
result, sorry.
Isn't that the definition of that shit? We should identify as insane.
How would you feel about because there's a lot of different schools of thoughts like going out there, right? A lot of
Absolutely.
ideas and stuff floating around.
Yeah.
I seen one saying that we should have armed guards at schools.
I can't imagine the final moments of
Ooh.
some of the kids, some of the teachers,
Mhm.
some of the responding officers.
Mhm.
I can't imagine. I can't even paint a picture of what that scene looks like for them,
It's
for
tough.
the parents who had to receive a phone call, waking up and just going about your day.
Absolutely.
I can't imagine what that's like. Last week, it was older people, targeted older people.
Racially
70s,
motivated.
70s, 60s,
Yeah.
50s, defenseless, can't defend themselves.
Yeah.
Can't defend themselves, no matter what. Barely could probably run, duck, dodge, anything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then you got children who are looking towards adults who probably are unequipped, because when you become a school teacher, they don't teach you how to defend yourself against bullets. They don't prepare you to hide for your life. So I can't imagine what it's like trying to be an educator, already not getting paid what you deserve, because we know how the salaries are set up and where we allocate funds, where we would rather put the money into funding some of these people, some of these militias, some of these fucking whatever, opposed to educating and protecting. We like to say the future, but then we leave them in the present and the past because they're dying at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. I can't imagine.
No, it's really, you can't describe it.
So it fucked with me heavy. It was on my heart super, super heavy, to the point where I almost was like, yo, I don't know if I want to come in here and talk, because as much as we try to uplift and, you know, elevate conversations and, you know, just be an outlet, you know, like we joke a lot about the YouTube comments, right? But it's really one of the only places where we could get week-to-week feedback. Now, the numbers are amazing. A lot of y'all listen, and I am so very grateful. Like, all of us are extremely grateful for the support that we have. And as somebody who consumes content, I would be remiss if I sat here and said I commented and I liked every piece of content I consume. As somebody who listens to 3 to 4 different podcasts and television shows and whatever on YouTube, I don't. So I can't fault anybody for not doing that for us. Although I would love to see what you guys are thinking, because, you know, we all kind of put a lot into this, but I understand it. I get it. Y'all listen and y'all go, and we're a part of y'all week. So at the very least, I am grateful and thankful to be a part of your week each and every week, that you choose us for however long, especially if you got to this point in the podcast. You are pretty goddamn deep. So thank you. But I can't imagine what it's like for those victims.
It's tough.
And so for that reason, it was tough for me to come in today.
On the way here, I get dropped off on to the train by my boyfriend. And I just turned to him. I didn't know. I know it doesn't seem that way because for the last 2 hours we've been joking and cracking up and shit. But I went through that too. I turned to him. I was like, I cannot stop thinking about their faces. And I was scared to talk about this because I don't want to cry, because I cry so easily now. But their siblings have been tweeting out pictures of them, my sweet angel. I can't believe I can't hold you again. So
babies.
Yeah. So I was scared too, but. Yeah, just prayers to them. I know our prayers are not enough. Speaking of that, things that we could actually do, I think I retweeted it, but by the time you guys listen to this, I would definitely put it back on top of my timeline. There's a thread of GoFundMe's, people helping them with their funerals. There's actually two funeral homes in that town that volunteer to help them out. But there are actual monetary ways that we can help. Yeah. More than just prayers and all that, because something has to change. But yeah, go look for that. We'll retweet it on our Need to Know page as well. But for right now, that's what we could do.
Yeah. I think that's the first place I always run to, is just what can we do? That's why even when you brought it up and stuff like that, and just I immediately went to just wanting to understand, because I feel that's the one thing that when this does occur in our country, I think the one thing that always gets the question that gets left up is why. You know what I mean? I think that's it's I never get closure from these situations, and they keep happening, and I always say, yo, why? And I hate that one of the main things I go to is looking up the person. You understand what I'm saying? What?
Trying to get in the psyche of this person.
Because I can't, because it's unfathomable. You understand what I'm saying?
Wait, the person who committed the crime, or the victims?
The person that committed it. And, and I say that because those pictures start to circulate. And you know how they put the collage of the kids up, and right there, once you put a face, once I see those faces, you know what I mean? It always puts things into perspective. Because now I see the children, and I know deep down in my heart, it's the parents, their families, and just everyone that experienced that as one community. You know what I mean? Imagine you're being there and you see people, I can't imagine as a kid, that's going to live with you for the rest of your life. So my thing is, I always run to how can we fix this, and why is it happening? I think that's the one thing we just constantly just don't, we kind of just overlook. It's why and how can we fix this? How can we stop this whole thing from happening? 200 in the year?
Yeah, over. 200 plus.
I don't even, this is the first one. Hey, this may be the third one I heard this year. Yeah. So there's not even enough room on media to even show you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's time for this country to actually show if they care about people. I'm telling you, we are in times.
We're getting desensitized.
We are getting too desensitized. Even the conversation that you brought up about should security guards be armed. These are conversations that we should be taking more seriously.
Very serious.
This is not just I don't think they should carry one because... No. I don't think you guys are understanding.
Hey.
Back to the insanity point. We're going to continue to do thoughts and prayers on this couch right here and just say how they haven't implemented the stuff that can actually change. I'm going to say it again. All y'all senators, man, are y'all going to die with y'all constituents on some of that shit? I'm not even going to go deep. I watch the news. Are y'all going to die with some of y'all constituents at some of this shit? At what cost?
It's fucked up.
At what cost?
Because at the top of this week, I was on the phone with my dad, and he was like, yo, your sister, she's sick. She's not going to school. So, the first thing that comes in my mind, and just listen to where we are in the world, the first thing that comes to my mind is COVID.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, damn, I hope my sister's okay.
Right.
Cool, get checked. So she doesn't have COVID. She got like a cold, really bad cold.
Okay.
But, the first thing I'm thinking of is a deadly virus, COVID.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
The second thing happens is I hear this news about the shooting.
Right.
My dad tells me she's staying home because she's sick. The second thing that goes through my mind is I'm grateful she's home because of what's going on in the world. Right. It's a copycat everything. Everybody wants to be a copycat. You just never know. I never put it past anybody to do anything.
Yeah.
So that's the second thing. Now I'm thinking about school shootings. The third thing I'm thinking about on my way here today, I'm like, fuck, I'm running late in my meetings. I don't want to miss the pod. We see what happens when you miss the pod. Niggas go viral, right? So I don't want to miss the podcast. So I'm like, damn, do I drive? Do I want to drive? The Uber's crazy expensive. It's an hour. Maybe I'll take the train. I look up the train route and then I think, oh shit. 3 weeks ago, there was just a mass shooting in Brooklyn where I got to go on the train. I don't want to take the train. Let me just sit in this traffic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my week is. That's how I've been conditioned and trained to think on a survival basis. You get what I'm saying? Just to navigate my life.
Absolutely.
Thinking of others, thinking of myself, and like Alex said, there's leadership and, we call for these things. And obviously we don't have the biggest platform just yet. Sure. So maybe it's not going to the masses. And, that's when I do look towards some of the leaders in this spaces, like the Joe Buddens, like the Charlemagnes, like the Joe Rogans, like whomever it is that people listen to. I don't even give a fuck if it's in sports. In sports is the Bill Simmons, it's Colin Cowherds, it's Don Lemon on CNN. It's all these talking heads that I see every fucking week talking about shit that don't matter when kids is dying to me. So it was hard for us to even do this podcast. Before the mics came on, all of us is looking at each other and, yo, what we talking about today? We trying to keep the energy because that's what we do. That's what we want to do. You get? Like, we don't even know how to go pod on a day like today. Like, listen backwards to this podcast. We pulled everything we had to give y'all something to listen to for the week because I know personally for me, there was a cloud over me all day, all morning. I woke up with it. All last week, I woke up with it. Like,
we walked in. We wasn't super jokey today.
Even today, like,
jokey as hell when we walk in.
And I appreciate, Jerica coming in and helping us out. But even our meetings wasn't as enthusiastic as it should be, as it could be, as it normally is. And I'm not blaming it on anybody, but look at the state of the world that we're in, and then they tell us to get the fuck up and just keep going. Just keep going. I got to make a deadline today at work. I can't be late. I got to respond to my emails. I got to make sure I pick up this call. I got to make sure I do this. I don't want to fucking do nothing when kids is dying, when old people is dying, when it could be me, when it could be my family, when it could be my mother, when it could be my sister. I don't want to do nothing, but I can't say it, right? I just got to get the fuck up and keep going. It hurts. It's disappointing. Like, what are we doing?
Remember when I said this? I remember when I said nothing really matters.
Facts.
That is what I meant, SaVon. Look at everything else that is actually occurring. We don't think about no deadlines. We don't think about clocking in. We don't think about all that other shit that we're forced to do because of societal norms. When some real shit is going on, that's how it will have you. It will have you like, are we actually paying attention to the shit that's important? What really matters?
But people don't think it's real until it hits them.
And there you go.
And then it's too late.
It's too late.
And then it's too
now
late.
it's a cycle, right?
See, and that's why I always say, man,
go.
I find solitude in asking the question, what can we do? Because people are going to sit and talk like they always do, right? For the past however long this has been going on. And it's like, if it doesn't happen for 2 weeks, it just kind of just just dissipates from the news cycle.
Disintegrates.
Once again, I can always harping back to what can we do?
I love that question, right? Because when I hear what can we do,
Mm-hmm.
and my answer is nothing.
How so? What do you like explain?
There's nothing we can do.
Sure.
Absolutely nothing.
Physically us, you saying, right?
Yeah, us, as in this room, people
Gotcha.
that are listening,
Gotcha.
the masses, there's nothing we can do.
There are people in this country that have been elected with that job.
The power is not in the people.
There you go.
This country doesn't run off of the facade that it has fed us
All the facade.
since the inception of it, which is this country is ran by and for the people. It's not. Last week, I just said they care more about their firearms than they care about black people.
Yep. Let's see how much they care about kids.
Like, so when you ask that, it's noble, and I'm with you, because I wish there was a solution. And if there was an actual cause and something we could do, I assume every single person on this couch, on this podcast, would be at the front lines of trying to do something
100%.
in their own way. If there was something we could do, there is nothing we can do. And it's built like that on purpose.
Yes. Yes.
And so when kids and black people and older people and Asian people and gay people and trans people, and when people are just dying and being killed by firearms,
When do you, like, what
there's
cost?
nothing we can do, Dev.
At what cost?
Sorry.
That's
wish.
the reality of the shit. And unfortunately, that's where my brain be going. It's like, all right, well, how
When
do
I-
we... No, I'm good.
When I leave the studio,
Mm-hmm.
I have to almost wish that I get home safe, because I'm conditioned, I'm on defense, because I gotta wear a mask when I go into the store, and then if I see somebody talking too loud on the corner, I want to make sure he don't pull out a gun. And then when I'm driving, even there's I saw a thread on Twitter, and it's I want to say it is almost like a tunnel going into the GW Bridge, which if you live in New York City, New Jersey area, is a very popular way of commuting and getting back and forth, especially to New York City. It's probably the most convenient way to do that. So thousands, hundreds of thousands of people take it every month, and over millions of people take it every year. And some people, if you're unfortunate, you might have to make that commute to work. And I know Reggie is one of those people who has to make that commute just for this podcast alone.
That's why she was late. That's why she didn't come that one day for Arby's.
You feel me? Right? Yeah. So look at the elements. Everything is just killing us.
Yeah.
Line, look.
Yeah, I'm a
There's-
commuter.
There's infrastructure. If you look this up, there's the way that they built this part before you get onto the bridges. There's a large building on an overpass. So there's cars that drive under this large building each and every day that was built God knows how long ago. But if you see the foundation of it is eroding with a
Shit.
building on it. Think about that. I'm driving and I'm going through something similar to that on my way to the studio every day. And my brain, I'm so anxious day to day, so fucking anxious by everything of shit that I can't control.
Yeah. Yes.
That's how we gotta live in 2022.
Yes.
And your question is amazing. There's nothing I can do about that.
Nothing.
It
can jade you, can desensitize you.
And it almost makes you be like, fuck, all this amazing things are happening in my life, and I feel really good about myself, and I'm doing this, I'm consistent. But then it just takes one thing to just, damn, this shit don't even matter.
Nothing really matters.
It's why I got life insurance, and it's why I have a will, and it's why it's like I think about all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like when I think about the one thing that stays on my mind all the time is that anything can happen at any time. And as I've gotten older, I've realized that my family comes first, and if I am to leave this earth, I want to make sure that I provide for my family. Like, and for me at my age to think about that and have that set, it's such a weird conversation.
Because you ain't old. We joke about you, but you ain't nobody that's super, super old.
Yeah, you're not old.
I'm not old. Thank you. I appreciate
You're
you.
not old.
I appreciate
Yeah, you
that.
just be joking. Yeah.
But it's something that
You just my OG.
It's come on. But
you're
that's
not
something
old.
to think about.
You my OG.
I'm not your OG. I'm not anyone's fucking OG.
don't wanna be
Okay,
my OG?
I need an OG. How about that?
You
How
would
about
be
someone
proud
teach
of me.
me?
If
I'd
I
be
was-
proud of you.
If I was your young boy,
I am not leaving his
Let's-
OG.
no. Yes, you are.
Look, fuck
So
him.
what is he
Yes,
talking
you
I'm
about?
not his
are.
OG. I'm not his
Yes,
OG.
It's giving
I'm
OG.
just the nigga that helped him a little bit.
That's an OG.
That's not an OG.
you guide him in life.
Yes.
Yes.
I've seen the conversations they have. I've heard it. Like,
People like, let
it's
it, no,
mad
don't
wisdom.
do it like this. Do it like this.
You've gave me guidance before.
I'm not
But
sure.
not like
So
that.
yeah, he's your OG. You my OG. Trifecta.
That's weird. That's a weird OG. How is the youngest nigga the OG of the OGs?
Hey.
Look
I'm
at
not
the
an
beard.
OG. I'm not your OG. I'm not your fucking little old friend. Okay? Fuck you. Treat me like you.
Your little old friend. But nah, man. I'm sorry for making it so heavy
Nice.
in the room. My bad. I had to
man.
get
Hey,
that.
it's
I
reality.
had to get that off of me, bro.
Absolutely.
Like it
It's
was
reality.
so hard
It's heavy.
just
Yeah.
existing
It's better
today.
than just brushing
Yeah.
over it like they expect us to. Like,
This is,
you know, we
Yeah,
have to talk
that's
about
why
it. We
I'm
have
at a
to-
point where it's just like, you can't do smoke and mirrors with me at this age. I see everything so clearly now. So it's like, since I see everything so clearly, what are y'all gonna do?
That's why they say
It changes.
ignorance is bliss. Because as you get older, ooh, that
the
sound is
hell?
one of the sounds.
Sorry, I don't know
Lord,
why
you know
that
that
went
sound. When that sound hit, your life is starting. That's why people say
started.
ignorant. You know I don't wake up. You know I'm not waking up early. Fuck out of here. They always say, ignorance is bliss, and I
Yeah.
understand that. As I get older, you understand because the more
More
you
and
learn
more.
about the world, the more you experience.
Boy.
The more you realize how evil humans can be, right? To the point where you'll get to a point where you even start to question God, and you say, why?
That's natural.
And it's a natural, and it's a natural part of grieving.
That's
by the
natural.
way, I want to make that very clear for
natural.
people.
Yep.
But you fall into this place of just seeing how evil and malicious people can actually be, and it makes you question so many things about the world. And what you're experiencing is the world for what it is,
You ready?
right? Because on TV and in churches and stuff, we get taught this way, and this is how it is, and all the other stuff. But then we see something that completely contradicts that, and it confuses your ideology and your belief system.
Absolutely.
So when I see things like this and we elect certain officials, like going back to that, and certain things happen and things like this happen, we go, what do you do? Like, what's happening? Like, this isn't when you was on the poll saying this needs to stop and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't understand. Like, it just doesn't connect. And I think this is what makes people so radical. This is what causes you to have anxiety, anger, depression, because the way you're living and then the way it's being depicted and brought onto you it's everything is contradicting itself in the world,
Facts.
So what I say to people is be strong within yourself, whatever you believe in, please stay strong to what you believe in, and also don't be naive to the fact that the world is lying to you about a lot of different things, and you have to take your own experiences and learn from that. Don't let anyone tell you how to live or how this shit goes. Experience it, and that's exactly how that shit goes, and that's it. And I'm learning that every day. Seeing this play out and stuff like that, I'm learning, wow, this is really how the world goes, because it keeps fucking happening over and over again. Excuse my French.
I remember, and I'll wrap this up, and I want y'all to kind of think about this when I say it. It could just be me, but when I was younger, like pre-K-ish, like some of my earliest memories, when I was younger, I remember thinking we were a lot closer to eradicating racism than we were actually living in it. Like,
It's interesting.
growing up,
I hear you.
learning about the world,
Yeah.
hearing, oh, Martin Luther King, 1960s, 19 whatever, growing up thinking it was so long ago, so far ago, that, okay, we are closer. Yes, racism exists, and yes, I'm a black kid, and that is a white little girl and white little boy, and, we are different, but I still felt like, all right, it's a little bit closer to us being equal than not. And then as you get older and you just go through life and you see things happen like this and it's racially motivated, and you see innocent black men getting killed, and then you see serial killer white boys being escorted to Burger King after going on a killing spree.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like it's a video game.
Yep.
Like niggas get rewarded for killing.
It's odd.
Yep.
The nigga really, they said, yo, what you want to eat, fam? You just killed some bodies? Oh, you killed some black niggas? Ah, shit, Whopper.
No worries.
What?
Like, that's what you did? Okay.
A Whopper on me after killing
nuts.
people?
It's insanity.
Like, that's what it was.
I'm trying to tell you, this
I
country's
was
insane.
blown away that they were able to just subdue him like easily.
Yeah, man.
Like that always throws me. I went, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
The Buffalo
They
shit,
talked him
yeah.
down. I was like, wow, the grace. Wow.
Yeah, man, it's sick, scary place at times. And this is just one of those times for me. Again, I hope everybody just kind of, appreciate what you do have, even if it's not that much in your eyes. And again, going back to the top of the episode when I was saying I was watching Shark Tank, one of the things that kind of pulled me to it is just seeing just how much they have and knowing that it can be obtainable. Sure. You get what I'm saying? And knowing how far and few between just moments of appreciation are or can be.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's been tricky. It's been a rough week, but I hope everybody's week is a little bit better. And I'm sorry if we kind of ended this pod on that note, but I think it's a reflection of the world sometimes. I think this podcast can be a reflection of
the
just
moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so every time we record, every time Drew press record, Pierre presses play, record, we are capturing a moment in time, and I appreciate those times. And when we go back and listen, even 3 weeks ago, we were different.
Whole different time.
We were laughing.
It was a different time.
Everything. So I appreciate it. And when I come back and I hear this episode or whoever's binge watching our shit and they get to this point in the podcast and they're like, holy shit, they covered, like, I value that. So
That's a fact.
Thank y'all for just going there with me and allowing us to have that space to kind of talk open and free, because it's not easy.
Of course.
Not easy.
Yeah, because,
Hope it helps y'all too.
I think about it like this. I say 3 weeks ago, the Brooklyn Nets were still in the playoffs.
How quickly
Different
life
energy
changes.
now.
How quickly life changes, huh?
Yeah,
so
man.
sick
About
I'm
them
sick
boys.
of-
On that note, is what you need to know when you need to know on the Need to Know podcast. God willing, we will be back next week. Peace out, y'all.
Gang.